And we are live. Welcome everybody to a little D&D in the Svenzone. Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy. Excellent. We have 2 out of 3.
You have what?
Awesome. Sound checks are good. Night Wolf 38. Welcome. All right. So tonight we are going to talk about, do you have any what some people would consider irrational fears? Like when you're getting ready to cross the road, does it cross your mind this could be the last time I cross the road because a car could come careening and kill me?
I do.
I
What
don't
is
know. I
your,
think
you
roads are
know,
where cars are supposed to be. That's not very irrational.
Yeah,
what
my
is
problem
yours?
is when I'm driving on windy roads in the mountains, all I can think about is what if I just turn the wheel just a little bit, and I'm gone. It's just right off the edge of the cliff, and I do it every time I'm driving in the mountains and stuff. It's like I'm always scaring myself.
Sure,
Like,
sure.
don't go off the edge. Don't go off the edge. Don't go off the edge.
Mm,
So that's
I,
irrational, and I'm a good driver. So
I can understand that.
I get that too, yeah.
Oops.
I have two. Well, one isn't mine, it's my wife. And she has an irrational fear of whales. Will never go near an ocean because of it. Like, just flat out, no. Uh, and then I always have one, I smoke a lot of cigars, and whenever I cut a cigar, I always picture, like, cutting somebody with one of those things, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, little wince. Yep.
Yeah.
What about you, Mantha? Do you have a fear that some people
Um,
would consider irrational?
I guess it it's weird because it's not like all the time. It's only like sometimes I just get really anxious about this and I like water. I every once in a while I'm like, "Oh gosh, what if there's stuff in the water that I'm drinking?" And so I honestly the only thing that like helped that is like buying filtered water and I have a water filter built into the straw of my water bottle and I'm like, "Well, this is fine." And then yeah, it's not all the time, but sometimes I just kind of like it overtakes my thoughts for a week and it's freaky.
And what
the
about
water's
you,
probably the probably
Micah?
not as bad as you might even think. Uh, Sometimes if they have good filtration and all that ultraviolet stuff,
Yeah, no,
you'd be
it's not that I
surprised.
don't trust them. It's that, like, it's irrational because I know that they have good processes and I know that there's reasons that
Oh,
keep
you
that
know
from
that already.
happening.
You know
I
that they
already
have good.
know it. That's what makes it
Oh, okay.
irrational.
Yeah. I know California. We got great water, so I'm never worried about it.
Are you serious? Your
But
water tastes like pennies and shit.
I don't know where you're tasting it from, but
Every water tap I've ever drank from in California is trash.
really,
Yeah.
You drink water straight from your sink, no filter?
me?
Yeah,
Yeah. Chris's mom
What the fuck?
is a does this for Suffolk County in New York, so she's
that's
tested.
wild.
That's so weird. Like all of my family and my extended family live in California,
Yeah.
and so whenever I go to visit
Oh, Southern
them at
California.
any no,
Where you live?
there's people in NorCal, there's people in South Cal. Like
The first thing
Oh,
we do is buy
it
water bottles because it tastes like shit
if you're
every
ever in
time.
Vegas, just buy one of those big fucking water jugs and drink soda the whole time.
Yeah. No, I'm not a. I don't think I have any irrational fears. I think most of my fears are pretty rationalized.
gotta give
I
us one
think
though.
I think the flip side to that though is that while most of my fears are very rational, I am hyper fixated on those things a lot more than most people. Every time I go to a movie theater, I'm checking doors and exits for there could be a crazy person who charges in this theater to kill everyone. Every time I go to
In
every
our
time I
environment, that's pretty
every time
valid.
I go to a
Yeah.
restaurant, I sit down and I don't want my back to the door. Every time I don't know, I don't remember which president it was. I think it was George Bush said he was a hyper what was the word? Hyper
Oh,
Hyper
really?
focused or something like
vigilant.
hyper vigilant. Yeah.
Got you.
Anyway, that's really what it is. It's I'm
You're
the things I
paranoid.
am
You're
afraid
I
of are
feel you.
very
Yeah.
rational things to be afraid of, but the level to which I am afraid of them,
yeah.
Maybe not quite so.
Nice.
maybe not so rational.
All
And the
right.
Understandable. Yeah.
movies, the movies is rude. I mean, why would they come in and with a gun when it's cost so much money to go there?
Yeah,
Get something else.
exactly.
Exactly.
You'd have
When
to be a real
there are so many
joker to do
places
that.
they can do it for free.
That's the other thing. Yeah, constantly. I have a niece. I go to school stuff. I do all that things. You know how likely you are to get shot at a school? Real
Oh
high.
yeah,
Like
man.
the likelihood's very high.
I've been in so many lockdowns during active shooters, and it's fucking
Are you
scary.
serious?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been in
Bomb
two
threats,
myself.
lockdowns. I've literally had somebody run at my college campus, run out and grab me and drag me into a building because I didn't know there was a shooter on campus.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, you know.
We had senior pranks every year, which the final year was tear gassing the school. But that was
What?
well,
That's
you always have to
extreme as
up
shit.
you always have to updo the one before. So the one before that had done motorcycles through the hallways, and then the next year they took out a door and they put a Volkswagen through all the hallways. And they
My
Oh,
say, well,
senior
we
yeah,
got
yeah,
to
my
yeah.
updo
senior
that.
class,
So they put yes, they put tear gas in the duct system and tear gas the school.
what the fuck?
So it was a very
No,
interesting day.
my senior class saran wrapped the principal's office and put like a kiddie pool with goldfish in it in there. And that was it.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed
We
to
did
be.
some
So
really fucked up
Night
stuff.
Wolf says he's has the fear of heights and falling from heights specifically.
You know,
That there is a difference, and then losing his children.
I also have a fear of not heights, but falling. Like the sensation of falling. Like I tried to do parkour when I was younger, and like
Really?
the
Yeah,
feeling
we
of
all did. We're fat as shit.
yeah, the feeling of dropping like 20, 30 feet, like when you're actually falling and you have time to think and process, that's like
Yeah,
a terrifying experience because you're just like, I'm not actually falling. The world is literally punching me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, that's a pretty
it's
cool way of looking at it.
Hey, I mean,
Really cool way of
maybe
looking
heights
at it.
might be an irrational fear, but falling is very rational. If you're in a situation where you are falling and you don't want to be, it is normal and cool to be afraid. Like,
I don't know if it's cool, but it's definitely normal. You look like a real bitch, but at least you look like a rational bitch.
all right. So
My sister.
last week was a pretty exciting week for everyone involved. The scrambled eggs had some interesting things happen. Um, let's see, Reno, you're the one who's probably complaining the most. What to you was the coolest thing that happened last week? The thing you've been complaining and asking for a while.
Reno?
We cannot hear you if you're talking.
Hello?
Hello.
Anything? There we go. All right. Sorry. What was your question again? What's the last time I did what?
Something you guys have been asking for a while that happened last week. Do you remember what it was?
Last week. Uh, the only thing I can think of is not good. So
Micah, do you remember?
I, I, I think you're referencing the fact that we leveled.
Correct.
Blow it up.
You guys are no longer the mealy mouth pieces of garbage adventurers that can barely kill a kobold. You are now strong and virile and ready to take on Tiamat herself, the
Please,
Queen
not
of
yet.
Dragons.
Not yet. I don't think we're ready.
I don't give a shit about that. I care about Kevin. Last
Level
week
7. Dun, dun,
we
dun.
got we got Kevin last week, and that's badass.
So it's actually Danny the door.
Danny. It was
Oh,
Danny
my
Dorvita
bad, Danny. That's
is
right.
the joke I was making. I'm like, Kevin Bacon? No, I don't know what pun I was making. It was somebody famous, and then I'm like, no, it's Danny.
Yeah, it is Danny. You're right.
Killed a couple frog creatures and then spent 45 minutes trying to figure out how to get through this trap despite multiple nose leading by the nose from the DM that was just blatantly ignored. But you now have managed to prop one side of this trap door open with the immovable rod. And
Yay.
what would you guys like to do? Everybody's back up.
It's the first time I ever got to use that thing. I had a couple good plans one time, but why does this sound so weird?
There's nothing in the pit anymore.
Is there anything at the end of the hall?
I don't
Go
believe
find
any of
out.
you can see the end of the hall at this point.
I'm
I think I
fairly
can.
confident all of us can just run and jump over this.
Yeah.
We're all athletic enough to clear a 10-foot gap.
I would like to
Ten
say
foot's a long way though, in reality.
Not in D&D,
maybe.
it's not.
That's true.
On D&D.
In real life, yes. D&D, nah.
10
That's
strength is
different crap.
average for
Yeah.
D&D. So with a 10 strength running head start, you are allowed to, with a 10-foot head start at least, you're able to jump your feet in strength. So you'll be able to jump 10 feet.
Yeah, I think most of us can do that. It's not that tough.
The only one I'm worried about is Zorkel. Zorkel, is your strength at least 10?
Zorkel
Yep.
can teleport 1,000 feet.
That's also factual.
I forget constantly that he can teleport.
Yeah, man. I jumped into a pit last week because I forgot he can teleport.
He does have a finite number of uses of that, and he has to be able to see where he's teleporting.
Sure.
So I did have to jump in the pit. Okay.
No. But if that's what you have to tell yourself.
Well, like, he had to be able to look out the pit, right?
Once we open the door, he could have just teleported out.
The door wouldn't open.
I'm gonna
We could have
jump over
just
this trap.
pushed it with our arm. Yeah.
I'm gonna...
Jump over the trap, Zorkel. I'm going to back up and get out of the way. I'll pick up Danny. He's leaning against the wall.
There we go.
He's gonna grab him under your arm and go with it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to walk over to the edge of the hole. And I'm going to hand Danny to Zorkel because Danny's 10 feet long. And my arms are at least 4 feet long. So I can just hand Danny over to Zorkel.
Can Zorkel carry Danny?
It's a
It's about
door.
8 feet long, and the other side of the pit is still closed. So
Oh, you can just lay Danny down over
Yeah,
that
we could
thing,
just turn him
can't
into
you?
a bridge, but I would never do that to Danny. So I'm just
No,
going to
no,
hand him.
on the side that's closed. And, like, slide him over.
I could just hand it to him. He's a 10-foot door. I have 4-foot arms. That's 14 feet.
Okay.
I could shove Zorkel if I wanted to, but I think he'll just take him, right?
Yes.
Cool. And then I'll step back and wait for Jackson to run and jump over.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if there's anything down here. I'm looking at a dead end. So,
Oh,
Well, Toggin is
watch out for
backing up.
trapdoors.
I'm not looking at anything yet, so
do you guys
start moving
remember
quick
what is
when my
on
turns.
in this room and on the doors?
Yeah, there
Door.
were
Perfect.
like dwarves on top of barrels, like rolling on barrels.
Not dwarves, brewers.
Brewers. I think they were dwarven brewers, weren't
Oh,
they?
they were dwarven brewers, yes.
So we're both right.
And what is in the room itself?
Big things of big
Yeah.
big
Big empty vat.
alcohol holders
Ah,
and barrels on the other side.
I thought about this last week, but I was like, there's no way it's like that. What if we have to ride the barrels down the hallway?
I also thought of that last week, and I'm like, no, that'd be real stupid. You'd look real dumb on
Yeah,
top of a
same.
barrel as the pit falls underneath you.
All
I'm
right. So
sorry.
what are you guys doing?
Got a real stupid image in my mind.
So I move over to this side and I run and I jump
I'll
across.
follow them whatever they're doing.
And then I grab Danny and I move
Mm.
out of the way
Once
over here by
Scrambles is clear,
Zorkel.
Tuggen runs
I
and
guess I'll
jumps.
move up enough so that we have room for everyone.
And then he'll.
All
Oh,
right.
things are locked.
I fell down another trap hole, guys.
Oh my
Alright.
gosh. Did you?
Is he joking? Is he not joking?
This will be great.
Oh.
Zorkel
Oh,
disappears as
damn.
the floor opens up underneath him.
Okay, you
Oh,
know
you're
what?
serious?
At this point, I'm willing to try it. Let's see if the door image depicted people riding on barrel down hallway. Why don't we try that? Worst we could do is fall into another one of these traps. Turns out this one has spikes at the bottom, but you know.
Can I cast Featherfall?
It's a
You can
reaction,
cast
yeah.
Featherfall if you'd like. Yes.
I'm going to do that.
Why is this not working this time? That's just weird. All right, never mind. All right,
Near mind, he
so
said.
you
Near mind.
float down. The trapdoor closes on top of you. You're once again in darkness.
So Scrambles is gonna kneel down and feel for the trapdoor and press it open. One
You
part
guys
of the
have
door.
night vision though.
We do. You ask every week. Everyone but
I know, but
Taugen.
some of us don't.
Um. Anyway, so
It's just you're
Scrambles.
making it sound. Being made to sound like there's you can't see anything, but you can.
Well, no, he's in darkness, as in the door closed up, and Toggen's light is no longer there. He is now relying solely on dark vision.
Right.
Oh, I see what
That's
you're
what I meant.
saying. Okay, cool. So I am gonna kneel down and press the trapdoor with my offhand and open one side of the trapdoor. So
You are not
he
able
can.
to do that with one hand.
Are you sure I'm pretty fucking strong?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Even if he's not sure,
Toggen
he's pretty
will,
sure.
I'm gonna question the DM and pass my turn, and I'm gonna Google how strength in D&D works, cause I'm really fucking strong. I should be able to open a door.
Well, the numbers are the indication. So
We'll find out. Anyway, moving on.
well, if
I
you
don't
want
think
to
we're in
put more weight
combat, so I
on
don't know if there's
door,
turrets.
I will help try to keep you from falling. And
Hey,
Toggen
can,
goes up behind you, and he's
can
ready to
Jackson
like grab you so that you're able to like put more weight on there.
help at all in this
Not from where you
endeavor?
are.
Okay,
If you
I
want
don't
to
know
jump
where I am
across
because
the
my
pit,
map has not come up yet. My fantasy grounds is not up yet. I don't know what's going on.
uh,
So that's why I'm asking. Is
You
there a way
are.
that Jackson could help?
Do you want to jump over the first pit and
Sure.
move up next to Scrambles?
Scrambles. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. You are able to do so.
Cool.
How are you
I'm able.
helping? He's
This is
using
only
one hand to
using one
push
arm.
down on the floor.
Right. I can help, by pushing down as well with another hand, so we don't lose our balance by using two hands individually.
All right, so I'll say that the two of you are able to push it down a little bit, but you are pushing against springs. So as soon as you let go at all, it pops back up.
Right.
It is very hard to push down.
Your strength score, is that the +5 or is that the big 20?
The big 20.
Okay. So
Zorkel, what are you doing?
I'm gonna wait for them to slowly push up the door a little bit. Step.
what's the page that shows my carrying capacity?
Inventory.
Is that inventory? Thank you.
Inventory, scroll down to the bottom.
Okay. So just to be clear, the weight of this door that I can't push down in pounds up to twice my carrying capacity is more than 1,200 pounds.
Wrong. That is assuming you are dragging something. So you're standing up, both hands have it grasped and yanking and pulling it.
You can
That is
push,
push or
drag,
pull.
or lift weights in
Hmm.
pounds up to twice your
Yeah, but
carrying capacity, or
but the
30
Correct.
thing
times.
is that this is a
Yep.
door that
What
has
you are
springs,
doing
which
is
is
sitting on
these
the floor,
fulcrums and
pushing
Yes,
with one hand,
I'm doing
and the
half a push-up.
two of you together are able to get it to move down. Correct.
Okay. Well, I disagree with you, but that's fine. You're the DM.
well, the levers and fulcrums and all the
It doesn't
math
make.
going
I have
on there.
1,200 pounds. So let's say it's half of that, 600 pounds. Let's say I'm wrong by 50%. That's still 600 pounds. And let's say I'm doing it with one arm, so 300 pounds. Zorkel doesn't weigh 300 pounds. And the door fell for him, which means that I should be able to do this with one arm. But he's the DM, so he makes the rules, and that's fine with me. I'm moving on. I'm not going to
The
argue
D-
with you about it, though, Reno, because I'll argue with you.
because I'm right. That's why.
It's
No,
not
I'll
everything
argue
you're
with you
saying
because
is
you're wrong.
incorrect. You're pushed.
How am I
It's on the
incorrect?
bottom of
Because it's
Okay,
bottom
I'm
of
looking right.
your screen. It tells you exactly your maximum carrying capacity is 300. Your lift, push, drag is 600.
Yes, I see that. 600.
That 1200 does not come into play at all.
It says it in the D&D, on the D&D website, how you calculate lift, push, drag, how strong you are is twice what your lift, drag,
Maximum
push is.
capacity. No, twice what your
it's
maximum is.
you're
Okay,
assuming
so that's still
that there is
600.
nothing. There's
That's
Correct.
still
600 then. So 600 pounds. And let's say I'm doing 300 pounds with one arm, it's still enough. He doesn't weigh 300 pounds.
it could be triggered by whatever it is that's triggering it. You may
It
need to
could
By
step out of it.
with
weight,
it could have
No,
like a magical trigger.
yeah,
it could have a magical trigger, but I don't think so.
I
If I can't
don't
push
think
it down
so.
with my arm, that's... Anyway, if two of us can do it and one of me can't, it doesn't make any sense, but that's fine. I'm going to set 100 pounds of my gear on the door lever to see if it falls through. And I'll keep doing that until I find out what that number is if we want to go there. Plenty of time.
Meanwhile, we have to make
You
sure that
have the
Zorko
door
can't
open.
see
Anyway,
What
anything
else are you
underneath
doing?
that.
Both of them are straining and pushing with one hand and are able to hold it for a little while. It's
perfect.
not going to be very long.
I'm gonna just
Good.
teleport as soon as I
Zorko.
see light.
what are we
Yes,
doing with
that
it?
was the plan.
Okay.
Oh, should we're not gonna be able to catch him once he teleports up, are we?
Well, I can phase step at an angle slightly,
Oh,
right
okay.
on top of them, right?
I don't know how your face step works.
Okay.
Can you face step and get out of the hole or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Let's not discuss how we're
So
going to do
he
it. Just do it.
falls and collapses on top of you guys.
Couldn't have done that to the left.
No, because you
Okay.
guys were pushing that side open. He couldn't see that side.
Okay,
He's 20 feet down.
I see. But he knows there's another side of the door. But whatever. Scrambles
We have ropes and stuff, you know.
is going to try and standing jump the 10 feet. I don't know what check that is.
Oh,
10 feet.
I didn't mean to do that. Shit.
Do we have this?
So
Do we still
without
have
a,
the?
it's saying without a running jump,
Yeah, I can't because
without a
Taugen
run,
is in the way.
you're
Yeah,
just
I can't
standing
because
and jumping.
Taugen. Yes,
Okay, that
I don't know what
is
check that is.
20. I mean, that is your strength
5, 10.
mod,
Okay.
I believe. Let me check. I always forget. I've checked this probably 200 times in my life, and I still have to check it every freaking time.
I just never remember.
Because for whatever reason, my mind does not want to keep this little piece of information. Here it is. All right, so long jump from standing is half your strength in feet, so you can go 10 feet. You can jump over just fine.
Perfect. Boom.
Do we still have rod of immobility with us, or do we take that back, or no?
You have it.
Okay. So why
It's
can't we just tie a rope to that end and set it out there and swing across? And the last person that can actually do it can just take the rope thing and jump. If
That's
somebody,
just adding. You were all athletic enough to just jump over. Let's run and jump, is what I'm
so
saying.
Zorkel's fine too then.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Never mind then.
scrambles, falls.
Okay. Cool.
Are we still propping open either of these?
No.
No.
Okay. Toggen thinks.
I just assumed it
It,
would follow the same pattern every 10 feet and then there would be a door, but apparently there is not.
uh, it would look really funny if these didn't work. Toggen is backing up, and then he is going to jump back over the pit, the very first pit, and go find a barrel and see if he can try rolling down the hallway.
Okay.
Um,
All right, so scrambles is
Is
20
there?
feet down,
Yep,
and
there it is. Echo Avatar.
take 7 points of damage. The door closes above you. I don't know why this isn't working. It's annoying. All right. Jackson, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. I am going to look into seeing how I get scrambles out of there.
I can take care of it. I have an echo. I yell that, don't come get me. I'll get out with the echo.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and follow the rest of the people here.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back out as well. So I'm gonna.
So you guys are going with Taugen or going down after with the scrambles?
I'm going
I
after
like will
Taugen.
make this a party down at the bottom of the pit.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Yo. All right. Oh, sorry.
What
You
was the
got me.
consensus?
Okay. I'm going out with Taugen.
Jackson, before you jump, pass Danny over so that he is not hit,
Yeah.
does not get hit when I try going down hallway on barrel.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. Yeah, Nightwolf said he used to just grab the gnome and throw them down the hall, and then have the cleric heal him. to check for traps.
I mean, look,
We're not neutral evil.
unfortunately, uh, this party has a smaller member, but he's an elf, and we're just tall as fuck.
Yeah, and I don't allow that type of PvP type behavior. It escalates and gets to where it's no fun for anybody. And if it happens
And
to me, I'm the first one to escalate it. You screw with my character as another player character, it's part of be supposed to be on my team, or you steal my stuff,
Oh
it's
yeah,
over. And
Mm.
yeah.
and
I'm the same.
it's no longer
Well,
fun for me. You are going to die or get out of this party.
yeah. I will
So
dedicate the rest of my existence to fucking your character over. Yeah,
yes,
I'm the
Right?
same way. I'm the same way. D&D is not a player v player thing. If you're trying to go player v player, you better go hard. Don't get attached to whoever you are.
I guess the one
um,
scenario where that would be okay is that if it was the gnome's idea of, hey, you can throw me, I can get past the traps, but
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
he
okay,
gets hit
so
by a trap once, and you're like,
here it is. I need a uh, Talgin's doing it first,
yeah.
so
Hey,
I
can I get
need
myself
a
out of the hole before everybody does all of their shit?
how.
Echo avatar. You can temporarily transfer your conscious into your echo. You can see through your echo and its eyes, and then it says right here that you can sustain this for up to 10 minutes and you can end it at any time, no action required. While your echo is being used, it can be up to 1,000 feet away from you without being destroyed. So I will just pop my echo up and I will move it to the end of the hallway
Did you
right
just
there.
put it up and then switch places with it?
Yep, and then I will teleport and swap
Yeah,
spots
he
with it.
has to see to be able to do that. That's why he's doing it this way. That's the only way he can do it is this way.
Yes.
Normally, he would have to be able to see it. Like it had,
Yeah.
if you guys opened it a little bit, he could then pop it and then switch places with it. Yes, but
But that's, yeah, I'm
he
doing it this way
can't because
specifically
he
because
can
I
see it.
can't, yeah, it's too dark in here. But I can move myself to the end of the hallway and then just pop it. Boom.
And then you can move it back to be within 30 feet and then swap because you can't go 1,000 feet and swap.
It doesn't say that though. It says I
It's a
can keep
different
it for 10
power,
minutes.
right? Are you gonna not swap and just wander around as the echo? Is that what you're saying?
No. So the Echo Surge doesn't say I can't swap once I'm in it. I can use it and teleport up to 1,000 feet from what I'm reading.
Well, I'm not. It's not something I'm going to worry about right now. I'll look at it later.
Okay.
I believe those are two totally different things, but for now, either way you're
So
able to
I
get up,
have to
so it's
do
not a
I
big
have
deal.
to do the first Echo ability to even get into the second Echo ability. So it's a part of the same Echo ability is what I'm saying. Because you can temporarily transfer consciousness to your Echo, meaning that there has to be an Echo in the first place. So I create the Echo with the first one, then I transfer my consciousness to it. I can see through its eyes and ears. Anyway, I'm just gonna post it. We
This is
can
a
talk
little bit
about it.
of a different situation than it would be during battle, where you have limited senses. Is that correct?
Dexterity. Yeah,
Yes,
he
this
would
isn't
not
a
use this
battle.
during battle. No.
Yeah, you cannot. You could. You just be blind. It would be a terrible idea
Right, right.
because you are blind while it happens.
Cool.
Sounds like it's similar to seeing through a familiar. You close off your own senses to see through theirs.
I've done extensive research on this. When I was trying to min max my character, I figured this one out, and I was like, "Ooh, this is epic." Anyway,
Mm.
um,
All right, so
Oh.
you get on top of a barrel and sort of waver there for a minute, and then start slowly stepping backwards,
This is gonna be real funny.
and then start going.
Okay.
I still have exhaustion. I keep forgetting that
All
because,
right.
like, by the time I remember, the session's over, and then the next week comes by, and
All right, so you're able to get to here, and then you it gets out from under you and wobbles too much, and you fall.
But he went over the first trapdoor.
Correct.
Oh, hey guys! It seems like it worked.
That's
Nice.
interesting.
Yeah, that one is doing it. Why is that weird?
I'm gonna get a barrel and get ready to
Yeah.
make an attempt after
Okay, and what are you
Taugen
doing,
jumps back.
Taugen?
Oh, I guess yeah, jumping back would work.
Or
Uh,
if you did your barrel get away from you?
yeah.
Yes, it rolled down, banged against the wall a couple times as it rolled down. So it's joined the first one that was rolled down the hallway and scrambles. You're able to stop it. It's empty.
Wait, Scrambles is at the end of the hall?
Yes.
Yes.
Can you
I
roll the
teleported.
barrel back to me?
Yeah, I roll it back to him.
It's uphill, so you would have to push it. I mean, you can
Um,
roll it like
roll it
10 feet
uphill.
ahead of you, but you would have to keep pushing it because it's going uphill.
Oh, I did not realize it was
Yeah,
like
this
How
whole
far
thing
is
is
that?
slanted
5,
slanted.
10,
I didn't
15,
until
realize
the
that.
last 10 feet where Scrambles is.
10, 15, 20,
That is flat.
Is
You're
Oracle
40 feet away. I might be able to
There's
still
like
throw it to
visible?
you.
crap ton
It's
of
fine.
barrels, empty barrels in a room.
There's a crap ton of barrels.
So
Yeah,
you
just
can have
throw all
someone
of them at me.
else, you can have Jackson
Oh shit,
roll
I could
one
just.
to you.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good
Caravan.
idea. Wait, yeah.
Caravan action. Yeah, I'll help her out.
All right, so he rolls you one, and you grab it. You're on a slanty this time to start off with, so it's gonna be a little more tricky. So, but let's see if you can pull it off.
Probably not. That's worse.
Give me a percentile.
What are you? What skill are you rolling for? Can I switch out
Acrobatic.
and do it? Can I switch out and do it? Well, what's your acrobatics? Probably higher than mine, isn't it?
Oh,
Okay, so you
I'm at disadvantage. I have exhaustion, so.
Oh, well,
drop
maybe
in like 5 feet.
Ah,
I have strength and well, you have strength too. Can I be of help there at all or not?
you could try it
How are
yourself.
you going to help?
I could do it. Do what Toggen's doing. Just try it myself, as opposed to helping somebody. Just do it.
Okay. The problem is Toggin is in the way. So
Yeah.
if you roll down on stand on a barrel and move yourself down, Toggin's in the way. Now you
Wait.
think you might have a benefit if you try it backwards because then you're walking instead of
Oh.
trying to walk backwards. You're walking forwards.
Okay.
Well, if Tuggan is in the
Just
way,
can't
he
see where you're
will
going.
go ahead and jump over the gap and
Okay, where do you
get
think the
out of the
gap
way.
is?
He thinks it's in these two spaces to the right of him. So he backs up there because he started there. And he's going to get a running start and try to jump there.
Okay, you're going back up. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If he's in the
So you're
way
able
and
to go up.
Jackson's like, hey, you're in the way, he wants to get out of the way.
All right, Jackson, are you going forward or backwards?
I'm gonna go forward.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. So you grab a barrel, start on.
Nice!
Nightwolf says it's like trying to get your kids ready to go out the front door. It's like the door's right there. It's so simple. You just need to go through the door. All right. It's 22. All right. So you're able to wobble, make your way uh, all the way down. Jackson, Scrambles, you see Jackson on top of a barrel, frantically backpedaling, wobbling, coming towards you. What do you do?
I get out of his way.
Okay, so you just jump.
Chesty.
and at the last minute, Jackson me jump off as a barrel smacks
Okay.
into the other two that are down there. Crank,
I got
crank.
good athletics, so
So actually, you have four barrels down here now.
I'm gonna start stacking barrels in the corner.
Okay,
and where's Scrambles compared to where I am?
right
I'm
next to you.
standing next.
Okay, because I'm listening. Okay, cool.
Okay,
What do you see?
is he not showing on your map?
He's
What?
not showing though. All I see is
Weird.
Talgan and me, and Zorkel was there before, but then he's invisible again. I just assume he's always invisible, so
It's been the
I
same.
never ask.
All right, because it's on my player version.
There he
It's
is. Okay, he's there
they're
now.
all showing, so it's just they should have been invisible while they were in the pit, but they were. It was just weird. Anyway, never mind.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
I got
not.
We're
everybody on
good.
the map now.
Oh, there we go.
Whatever you did it. Okay.
All right. I need you two to give me. Where is my hairbrush? There it is. Roll. So Nightwolf says Zorko can climb into the barrel and just roll down the hallway.
Oh my
Ooh,
gosh.
there you go.
I
Wait.
mean,
He
if
might
you
be
want
able to.
to.
Depends on how big the barrel is. Why not? Try it out.
All right. So what are you two doing, Zorkel and Toggin? I don't know why I keep moving Toggin.
I'm
What are you
gonna
doing?
wait to hear if there's anything down there in the first place.
Yeah, talking called down. What do you see?
Yeah.
Because the two
Well,
people that have the Rocky Talkies are at the end of the hallway.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Scrambles wondered why Jackson kept getting bigger, then he hit him.
Oh wait, oh wait, wait. Do I have? I think yeah, I have message. Wait. Uh, Toggen's going to point down the hallway and whisper
Beating
to
the things in our
Scrambles.
ear.
Uh,
What's she whispering?
you hear the message and you can reply in a whisper that Toggen can hear. Oh, I didn't type it good. That's why. Um,
The Scrambles is gonna check for secret doors and
Okay.
things like that. Since I'm down here.
All right. You both find a secret door. There's one to the north and one to the south.
Nice.
oh.
So Scrambles will tell Jackson that Taugen's trying to figure out what's going on, and I'm gonna tell him that, hey Jackson, Taugen wants to know if they should come down here. What do we see? So I'm gonna tell him we found doors. We should bring him down here, right?
Yes, I agree.
Perfect. Boom.
Mm. Toggen relays that to Zorkel. Uh, and then once again points his finger down the hallway to ask Scramble something.
Shit. Just how far is this? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Tie a rope to him.
So, for those of you who were not whispered, Toggen asks Scrambles, What about Danny?
And Scramble said, "We'll tie a rope to him and we'll drag him down after you make it down on the barrels."
Danny, are you okay with that? Scramble says we should tie a rope to you and drag you down the hallway since you cannot go on barrel.
He is 20 feet away. You do not hear anything.
No, we passed him over when Jackson came over the gap. Or
Yeah,
before
but
Jackson came over the gap, Toggin said,
He is
hey, you
right
stand
there
on that side. Okay.
on the
Danny's over
map,
here.
on past the first trap, and that's
Yeah,
where he stayed. He's 20 feet away from you.
before Jackson came over. We said that we were going to pass him over where we knew the trap was so that he was back on this side.
You guys brought him back over to you guys.
Yeah,
Stupid. Anyway,
okay.
You also
Fine,
turn him
he's
a
still
little bit
there.
sideways and
We can
get him across that way.
Scrambles just yells down the hallway, "What are you guys doing? Are you guys tying a rope to Danny?"
I'm
Because I can
gonna.
see down the hallway.
talk.
What's
If
taking so
Danny
long?
is still there,
Yeah, you guys on the
then
bottom can see just fine
Yeah,
because Toggin is lit up top.
yeah.
that's pretty lit.
Well, it's actually cool because Fantasy Grounds being as awesome as it is, I have like dark gray, 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 and then it slowly fades into color
Hmm.
because of like my dark vision versus the actual light. So it is something I didn't notice very well until a couple of weeks ago, and I've been becoming more and more noticing that as we like
Um.
walk around through stuff.
What? I'm just gonna open. How far? Because I've
What's
seen the
happening?
end of the tunnel from where I've been. Right? Yeah.
Something just happened.
You saw it when you came out of the second trap.
Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna put a hand on Taugen's shoulder and pick up Danny and open up a dimension door down
Oh shit!
next to
Oh,
Scrambles.
sick! Do it, bud.
How far? What's the distance?
Uh, shit. Do I? I mean, I've seen down there, right? So it's any place that I can
What's your
get this is.
survival?
Oh, shit. Uh, Survival +4.
Okay, yeah, you can tell. You'll be able to remember it's about 70 feet.
Cool. All right. Yeah. I'll just dimension door all of us down there.
That's neat.
Sven, when I have a bonus action that's a Fey touch thing, is that are they counted per day or something? Or how does that work? Messing because I actually have a Misty Step bonus action. It says, where I can teleport myself, say 30 feet, so I could grab the door and teleport myself up to 30 feet. But it would wipe out the spell, right, for the day.
Correct, because it's not it's a.
It's not a cantrip.
It says once a use, once a day, as part of your. Actually, no, it's a. It has
It's not
nothing to
in the
do with
description,
your race. It has to do with your uh, feet that you have.
right? Well, it says Fey touched.
Correct, that's a feat. So that
Okay,
means
cool.
a fey creature like Sorkle touched you
Yeah,
and you absorb
told me to
some of
watch
its
out for that
magic.
stuff.
So you gain a cantrip from it
Right.
and you gain a
Okay.
couple spells. But those two spells you can only do once a day.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Um,
I will tell Toggin to tell them to stand aside
Yeah, before
before
you
we
do
do
it.
this. Yeah.
Uh,
okay, so it specifically says of your size. So or smaller. So Taugen does count as being of your size, even though he's 2 feet taller than you.
um,
Um,
Neat.
so no problem. You guys are down. We so a door opens between you, and a little bit of juggling and barrel bumping. You guys are all down on the bottom. Would you like to go north or south?
I'm gonna hand Scrambles Danny.
Danny. Sweet.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna let the team pick which way we're going because I'm gonna go AFK for a sec.
If you guys say that there's secret doors, did you guys figure out how to open them, or do you just know like,
Yes,
hey,
one
here's
to the
the door?
north and one to the south.
Okay. Hmm. It does not matter. It is close quarters here, though,
Oh,
so
it
I want you
matters.
to move
We
soon.
have do we have an idea of which way the map is going to be the most most of it up or most of it down?
Uh, not
Do you have
really.
any idea where we are on the map?
When I
Well,
zoom out, the fog of war is not very helpful. There seems to be almost even space between north and south. So
So Talgan
I
would
will open.
know that you guys have wandered around much more to the south. He got me. Ship of Fools, 300 bits. That's awesome. Thank you so much. uh, the that jump scare was a little bit more of a jump scare than normal. That got me. So yeah, Toggin knows that there's um, you have gone a lot more south than you have north.
have we? I thought we
Yes,
came from the north.
In the
because the
fog of war,
goblins
I would
Yes, you
disagree
came
told us.
from the
completely.
north, so you have gone a lot more south.
Oh, okay. I understand what you are saying.
The
You're
map
saying the same thing that we mean.
you've
We've
explored
discovered
far
more
to
of
the
the
north.
north. Yeah, we've
Correct.
discovered more of the north than we have south.
You know
Um,
almost nothing to below you.
about the south. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's very little below us, but there's a giant hallway.
Mm.
So
The
I
goblins
don't know.
told us to go south. I remembered. So
Ah,
Oh,
well there
cool.
you
I'm gonna
go.
Then let's
vote.
go
Oh, yeah,
south.
let's
Let's
go
go south.
south.
Makes it easy.
South it is.
Look at you.
I have Danny, so I'm not gonna go first.
Toggin will go first. Fuck it. Maybe he'll get one
Does
shot
anyone
at
have a
that.
floating light orb or anything like that? No, but they do have the light spell that they throw on a rock on occasion and chuck it places, but they don't have any kind of orb.
Toggin currently has a like a crystal around his neck that he has cast light on so that he can see because he does not have dark vision.
Ah, cool.
All right, so anyway, let me get back in, open the door for you. All right, so you see what used to be a pile, a huge pyramid of barrels that's collapsed. It looks like a lot of them are smashed. In but there are handfuls that are still intact, scattered throughout the room, but a lot of them are smashed. There's a mound of wood bits and rotting and reeks of old ale.
Mm, well,
That's a real kegger.
is a lot of barrels. So Toggen's going into the room. Is anybody else going in?
Yep,
I think we're all going, right?
I'm gonna
Not
be
We're
in
all
last with
investigating.
Danny.
farm.
Yeah, I'll stay over here.
Does
I'll
it
look around
seem
for.
like there's been like is there like dust on the ground? Does it seem like there might be like a path that may have been disturbed
Is there a
or
door? That's my question.
You do not see any doors. Give me a survival check in the tower.
Woot. Is that everyone or just whoever asked?
Whoever's looking for tracks, Talgan is specifically looking for tracks, and that's survival.
Oh, I'm looking for
If you're
tracks.
just looking around, that would be perception.
Oh,
Scrambles
I'm
is
still sure.
gonna walk over to one of these barrels. I set Danny down where I put the little orange mark over here next to me. And then I go, hey, Janny, check this shit out. And I grab one of the barrels and I
Okay,
shit whip it against this wall over here.
so hold on.
Let me know how heavy the barrel. If the barrel's heavy enough, let me know.
Well,
Because
So
I
I need
don't know
to
how heavy
know
the barrel
which
was.
barrel you're picking.
um,
I'm gonna pick up.
Go back to this.
Uh, he will
Two-faced.
pick up this barrel right here. trying to draw a circle on it. Do you see that one?
I do.
Cool. That barrel. Excuse me, Togan. Scrambles will pick it up, throw it overhand at the wall, 5, 10 feet away.
Hold
Smash.
on. Oh, no. Why isn't it moving you? What the heck is happening here? Yeah, everything is weird. I'm going to close the map, open it back up. Where is... Let's open up character, double click on their portrait. No, I don't know what's happening. Um, play, click, play. I'm just going to delete you.
Oh,
Oh, that's why.
did you like?
Because
Oh,
he's
oh.
out of the combat tracker. No, that's not why. Where's the main party key? Okay. There we go. Scrambles. Did I? Let me see something. Those are all locked. Let me lock this. I can move you to the right. I just can't move you. Is there? Let me check one other thing. I don't. Sorry, guys. There's a.
Technical difficulty.
Ah, that's why. Okay. There is a. One of the vat circle line of sights is there, so I can't move you through a wall. That's what's happening, and that's why your light was all weird, because line of sight was there.
Yeah, my light's still all weird, but it's whatever. I'm not
That's because
worried
I
about
haven't
it.
fixed it yet.
I see.
I'm in the process of fixing it now.
It's just weird because I walk
There's a lot of
in
moving
and
parts to
I
Fantasy
don't.
Grounds because it's so useful. Like you can do so many things with it.
Yeah.
There's a
But
lot
it
of
can
things you
break
have to like.
so many ways.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. So there's a lot of things you have to do. But and I don't understand the
Okay.
minutiae of Fantasy Grounds, which is why I'm glad that I don't DM through it.
So we're slapping you
I
back on.
suck at it.
We're gonna move you guys. So move yourselves back where you were, please. And then
When we first came in,
yes. So this was already determined before you guys ever even entered the room. And it's just funny that you picked that particular barrel.
The crack shot, who knows?
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
and where is
Is it bees?
Oh my
bees? That's right.
gosh. Welcome to Applebee's. Would you like the apples or the bees?
Just a barrel full of bees he whips across the wall.
All right. So you pick
Hey
up
They
Danny,
would be
watch
dead.
this.
You guys
Bees.
think about that for a
Magic
moment.
bees.
you pick up the
Magic
barrel,
bees.
both
Yeah.
hands, reel back.
How heavy does it feel? Does it feel real heavy to me, or does this seem pretty light?
It feels pretty heavy.
Okay.
Um,
Still gonna shit whip it.
you reel back and go to take your hand off to throw it one-handed like a basketball, and your hand doesn't come off, and you go, and it's like stuck to you, and then a mouth appears and
So
tries to
big.
bite you.
Of course it fucking isn't.
Of course it does.
Of course it
Everything's a
fucking
mimic.
does. Of course it is. Piece of shit. All right.
Hey Danny, check this out. Fuck.
Hey Danny, check this out.
And then,
Chomp.
on the other hand, Danny thinks I'm a fucking god because I just know where mimics are. I'm just like, check it out, danger. Yeah,
That's right. You walk
just
past all
fucking
the other barrels, the real
yeah.
barrels, to the mimic.
That mimic's gonna shit in his pants though. Like
I'm a
he's like,
bandit.
I'm gonna hide myself in 100 barrels and no one will ever find me. And I'll get such a good opportunity attack. And then I just walk in there like, fuck that
That's
noise.
right. Welcome, Urbania. Appreciate the raid. Uh, our
Savage.
Minotaur just walked past a bunch of real barrels, picked the one that was a mimic,
Hey,
and is getting attacked by said mimic.
it happens. We've all been there.
Have we?
Marbania was doing some
No,
Savage Worlds,
no, we haven't.
I was
Actually, we're doing
which
a bunch
I
of
think you guys, some of my players have played Savage Worlds. It's pretty cool, very different.
I think
All right.
this is probably the funnest way I've accidentally started combat ever.
First of all, let's see who the
Right.
pod comes out and tries to bonk you in the face. Oof, 24
That
is gonna
sucks.
hit. So, bam, it slams against you as you go real, pull it back to throw it. Bang, you get hit in the side of the head, and it rings your bell,
Look away,
and then it
Danny.
tries to bite you.
I don't like that.
That's also a hit. That shouldn't be. That's not right. Let me see. Where is Mr.
Yeah,
Scrambles?
15 doesn't hit me. I have 16 AC.
Main. Oh, that's why, because it rolled on against the barrel, not against you.
Ah.
That's why.
Yep.
There we go. That's what it is. You are correct. Your coding is correct.
Yeah.
I hit it against it. All right. So if you look in the chat, you can see it says against at barrel. All right. So it tries to bite you, but you're able to move it away. And let's roll for initiative, folks. Um, I will push it for those who want it.
push.
Click, click, in it. Go.
I'm going to use my +2
Unselect
from
all.
the chat on my initiative roll.
Plug the arrows into the barrels. Is what Nightwolf says. To start destroying all the dwarven ale.
How intelligent are mimics? I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried to talk to one, so.
They
We usually
seem
help
like
them out.
they are
You can give
mostly
me a
teach.
nature or arcana or history check. They're all
Ooh, I
different
like all of
DCs.
that. Let's go with.
All right, Jackson, you are first. As you see, this
Right.
thing is stuck onto Jackson. He is grappled.
Okay.
American advantage. I get a grapple by it. Where is grapple? Here it is. Effect grappled. Ooh. So the answer to your question,
I don't know. I have a 0 in that, so I'm just rolling
they
to see if I
are
know
about as
anything.
intelligent as German Shepherd.
Okay. So relatively intelligent, but I couldn't
Okay.
talk
Yeah.
to one.
You know
Okay.
that they've been trained. People have had them as pets,
Okay.
Do
and
they
they can be
speak
trained to
German?
recognize and not attack certain people and attack certain other people and stuff like that. All right,
Okay.
Jackson.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my ray of frost at it.
Okay.
Imposing. Let's see. About that. Press cast.
Yes.
Come on, baby. Oh, not good. Oh.
Ooh, wow.
All right.
All right, so Scrambles is flailing this thing around, um, and he's just not able to hit it. They do, okay. You see one of the barrels starts rolling,
No.
Is there more of these things? Oh no.
and
Would you
rolls
say
up
that he's on a roll?
to Taugen and tries to bite him. Nom, nom, wow, wow, wow. As the barrel rolls up, and then kick it out of the way as this fist bonks and hits you
Rude.
and does a little bit of damage. Let's see. And I don't remember exactly how this. Here it is. And it touches. The target is subjected to its adhesive trait. Yes. All right. So you are stuck to it and grappled by it. Should just let him bite you. He doesn't grapple you when he bites you. All right, Zorkel.
I think he probably was gonna bite me and try to grapple me, so I think I'm good.
Um, I'm gonna throw. Sweet. I'm also gonna give Scrambles a bardic I'm gonna give Taugen a bardic inspiration. I don't think
Oh.
we give it yet.
Oh, are we sit?
And then I'll pass turn.
Oh, may I ask something?
You can.
All the I've got a bunch of rolling bonuses, particularly pertaining to initiative rolls and stuff. Is that automatically done by the thing, or do I need to keep saying something?
The
You
one that's
have
applied is
I have
advantage.
feral instinct, I know, and
advantage of
haste and strength,
initiative. That is correct. That is what is applied to you.
so it does it automatically.
Yes.
Automatically. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
All right. And Jackson, as you shoot your ray over, you see one of the barrels tips over and so it rolls over towards you. And then teeth
Okay.
appeared and tries to bite you in the foot.
I should run. We should run.
And then Pseudopod lashes out, tries to grab you, and misses. Alright. Oh, scrambled roll is 6, that's why. So the one you're fighting with, um, scrambles, tries to, wait, no, that's not that one. 1, 2, oh, I just swapped them by mistake. Alright, so we'll do this. Alright, so now the one that's fighting scrambles attacks. He has you grappled. She's gonna try to bite you again, or try again to bite you. This time just manages to snag your ear, and it burns as some saliva drips on your shoulder and burns. His little pseudopod arm reaches out, the dirty 20, and hits you as well. Alright, Scrambles, your turn.
All right. So I'm grappled. Grappled creatures cannot move. If it ends their turn grappled, also ends effective moves. Cannot benefit grappling creatures. Okay, cool. So basically, I just can't move. My speed becomes 0. That's a big grapple suck. Okay. Bonus action. How tall is the ceiling in the room that we're in?
This room, off the top of my
Actually, it
head,
really
is
doesn't matter.
pretty
I'm just
big.
gonna. You can tell me if it works or not. Can I spawn my echo here, or is there not enough space between the barrel and the ceiling?
22E. Where? I'm sorry, I didn't see where you indicated.
Just right here in front of me. So he's flanking with myself. Directly under ale barrel, imposing.
The room's walls go up 10 feet and then angle inward to form a pyramid capped with at a 30-foot high apex.
So in the center of the room, I should have space, or
He could
less space at the corners, and then going up it gives more
could
space, or no?
go on the other side of the mimic, but it is very difficult terrain because there's barrels and broken barrels and
That's chill.
everything else. But you are holding it, so you could pretty much flank him from anywhere. It doesn't matter
Okay.
because it's on you and attached to you, and so.
Well, actually, I'm just gonna pop it. Ooh, I'm holding it, so if I attack it, it might hurt me.
It's stuck to you, yeah, as you were
Yeah.
trying to grab it, and now it's biting you. It's a whole thing.
Hmm. Yep. I will just. I'm gonna pop my echo here under egotistical stroll,
Now,
and then
if
I
you
will
wanted
use.
to, you can have it just sort of float
Yeah, it's floating above the
above
barrels,
the
not in the
barrels,
barrels.
and that way he
Yeah, that's
doesn't
why
have
I
to
was
worry
asking how
about
tall it was. Yeah.
the whole.
Yep. And then
So
he
it
will
is 5
attack.
feet up.
Yeah, so it is just above the barrels, because that's why I wasn't sure how tall the room was. And he will attack that bow. So he's going to slash egotistical. For the first one, let's do some dabblage.
Not bad.
And then he will attack again at the same one. See if we can kill him. And do more damage.
It's not being reduced or anything.
I think he just has a shitload of health. Unfortunately.
Two barrel or.
I'm referring to the
just
weapon
go.
choice and damage percentage.
There are blood drops appearing. He's got 3 blood drops now.
On the thing.
Yeah, on the.
Yeah, no, I'm
Okay.
never mind. Sometimes
I'm
the
a good
damage
guy.
is less, right? So if the
Oh, you're saying it might be resistant to my axe?
yes, yeah, that's what I'm asking. We're observing and learning the new tricks that we have to do to kill these things. And
Oh, I don't think so.
So,
I think it's just got a
metagaming,
shitload of health.
you can see right here where it says damage blade of Rakdos, two-handed, 19, 2 barrel. If it was resistant, it would say blade of Rakdos damage
Mhm.
9.
which is
Resisted.
exactly what I said. I
So
said I noticed that it was not resisted, so therefore we got a good weapon for this.
Yeah,
That was my
correct.
it's
point.
a
Yep.
That was the whole point of what I was
Okay.
it's a
saying.
mimic.
Tribal.
I've killed mimics before, so
Yes,
Yep.
I
I
know
don't
you
have any special hints about them. Plus, I rolled a pretty good
did.
nature check,
They
so
are magical by nature.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know about that. Giants aren't magical. Minotaurs aren't magical.
Yeah,
They're
because they're
just creatures.
natural.
All right. So you're done.
Two attacks, and yeah, that's all I can do because I cannot do two bonus actions in one round.
Okay.
So
Taugen.
that is my turn.
Okay. Can you remind me what the rule is for making a ranged magic, like a ranged spell attack while you are adjacent to somebody,
If it's
adjacent
an
to an enemy?
attack, it's at disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
If it's a save,
Uh,
it's not.
in that case, Toggin is struggling with this thing, uh, and he is going to grab his sickle from where it is attached at his hip, and he is
He's doing
going
what?
to try his sickle, and he
I'll
is
see you,
going
balls. Don't worry about it.
to try slashing at this mimic. Um,
He's grabbing his sickle and flashing. Nobody, no puns in
slashing,
this. Oh, okay. I say flashing. Sorry, go ahead.
because it does slashing damage.
Yes, indeed.
Um, and I'm going to go ahead and use my bardic inspiration. And
Okay.
Circle said it was a D8. Come on, D8. Come on. Well, so it's a 14 to hit. I don't know if that hit.
14's hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Awesome.
All right. And since Scrambles rolled so high, do you want big or small first?
Who?
Micah.
Big or small? Big. I don't know what the context is, but I will choose big.
I agree.
Mm.
Oh, yeah,
Excellent.
So that is an enormous mimic, the size of a tower.
that's
Oh
cool.
gosh.
You also know that they can be smaller.
So, yep.
Say, for instance, the
Arthur,
size of a
is
map.
your son?
I have a GM friend who has run a dungeon where the dungeon itself was a mimic, and like most of the items inside of it were also mimics. And
Damn.
his players never trusted him again.
Well, these are actually in-game stat blocked. I
Mm.
don't know if the actual dungeon is a real thing that you can find in 5e, but um, there's also been tales of a story of some mimics that were coins, and they would
Oh,
go be handed around and then would duplicate and spread throughout this town.
oh my gosh.
Gordon's pretty small. So, all right. Question: can they change size that much themselves, or are they individually sized?
No, they are created. It's sort of like dogs. So dogs, if they're made
First,
small or
first,
big, then that's what they are.
Read them.
right, right. They're specific.
All right,
Okay,
top
cool.
of next round, Talgan, you get to go again.
Tugging goes again. Um, can't. Fine. I won't be grappled anymore if this thing dies. So he will go ahead and try to slash at it again.
Okay,
Yeah, that's
nice.
that. Oh, min damage. Hey, it's enough. Um,
All right, so with a
and,
slurp, this thing drops and falls to the floor in a pile of goo.
and I Applying a potion to somebody else is an action, right?
Yes.
In that case, Toggen's not doing anything. He's just standing there. You just gotta mimic off him. He's trying to get the mimic goop off.
The mimic.
It's sticky. It
I bet it
sticks to
is.
you.
Used to be living flesh, I imagine. It's pretty gross.
All right. Scrambles.
Okay. Scrambles is going to use his bonus action to move. Actually, he's going to just move the Echo
Is he still
5,
grappled? Yeah, he's
10, 15. He's going to move the Echo there. And then his bonus action will be to swap spots with his Echo.
Nice.
Okay.
I assume the Echo becomes grappled. And then Scrambles doesn't care, though, because he's just going to attack the Echo.
The echo is immune to the grappled condition.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I did not know that. Or I forgot. Either way, is the Echo in... Is the barrel mimic in between where the Echo... Am I flanking it or no? That's all I need to know.
No. It fell to
Okay.
the floor and is right there.
Okay, so he is right there. That's fine.
If you move
And it
down
looks like a
little
barrel
bit,
again.
Yeah, well, I'm still going to attack it. Fuck that thing.
if you
Okay.
move south a little bit, you might be.
Are you yelling that out?
Me? No, I don't care.
No, talking.
No.
Wow. I will use my inspiration to
It's
reroll.
rough.
Okay. What happened?
Does he keep saying that?
Oh, he drug it again. Okay.
Is it the automatic miss that makes it make that sound and not
Yes.
the one?
20.
Oh my
Fuck
god!
yeah.
Awesome.
And then
You
I
went
have to
from
hit
a nat
shift,
1 to a
or it
nat
just does it for
20.
me. Boom. Fuck loads of damage.
Yes,
Fuck
it's
'em
automatic.
up.
So that's my first attack, and then my second attack. And then good damage that time too. Cool. So that'll be my turn. Scrambles does not want to be grappled anymore by this thing, so he moves, he teleports, and then moves out of the way so that he doesn't do it, and he smashes the shit out of this thing with some inspirational health.
Nice. So axe comes down, slams, slices into this thing. It doesn't splinter and shatter like you would expect a barrel to. And your axe is sort of stuck to it, and you have to rip it out. Jackson.
I can now shoot at the barrel now, right? Because it's not attached to him.
That is correct.
Awesome.
There's the other one is still fighting you. I don't know why it wasn't there.
Oh, there's another one.
Yes.
And
Yes, he kept
Okay,
saying we
I
should
didn't
run
realize
away.
that,
Should run
sorry.
away.
Okay. I'm attacking then. The two-faced snicker. The snicker. I'm not going into a rage, so don't ask.
We assume you're not going to go in a rage, don't worry.
Okay. Sorry about that. It's wounded though.
it is.
And second hit.
I think a second hit again. Okay, the same thing. That should be a hit, right? Attacker's up. Does that hit? I'm assuming.
It's a hit. Yes.
Cool. Work. Okay, it's not too bed. And that'll be it. I'm not going to move anywhere. So I think that is all.
All right. So now it gets a response as it tries to lash
So
out at you
nay,
with its
nay, it does not get to do its props.
little hand to grab, snatch you. You're able to
So close
push
to
it
its prey.
away. So
Nice.
chomps you with its teeth. And also misses. All right, Zorkel.
I am going to at this one.
All right, so it sticks into it, and then it sort of has to pull itself, and finally comes loose and comes back.
Cool, and that'll be it.
All right, so this barrel um, is just going to attack the Echo again, not understanding what's happening. 18 on the dice. The Echo goes away. So it's going to try to bite Toggin.
Yep. At least it's not the pseudopod.
And that is also a miss. All right. Bottom of the round, it is time for break. So be back here in 10 minutes and we will see what Toggin does.
Even the day.
Yeah, Charlie, welcome to Harley Davidson.
Expensive as fuck.
Alright, Taugen, your turn.
Well, for Toggen's turn, uh, he is going to, uh, actually, fuck it. He is going to, move here. Oh, tokens are not locked.
Just quick sprint across the room.
Right? Yeah, he
Free
just
move.
teleports across the room.
Free move.
So he goes 5, and then he is going to try going back 1 to see if, before he actually does, if the barrel, grappled.
The token's not there. It's just there.
What do you mean?
Is it there or is
It
it
was
there?
attacked.
Okay, it's a
So
bite though,
it
so it's
bites
not
you.
a pseudopod.
It was attacked. And I
And then he is going to go ahead and
And no one else sees your echo if you're talking about your echo.
Oh, okay, cool. I wasn't sure.
oh, yeah, that is the space your echo was. I
Cool.
can't see it.
Good. I'm sorry. I did not know that. I was not privy to that information.
Well,
So
you
I
shouldn't be
assumed
able
you
to
were
see it
avoiding
either.
me.
So
I can see it. It's fine. I don't care. I know it's not there.
And so, once he is not adjacent to the mimic, he is going to go ahead and cast a ranged attack spell. So he is going to reach out, and try to cast Chill Touch. And so this skeletal hand made out of glowing blue energy reaches out and grabs onto this mimic. And it's that. Nice. And he can't regain hit points. So if it did have something like, oh, I'm a zombie mimic for some reason, it can't come back.
okay, zombies don't
Uh,
regenerate, but that's okay.
it's it was something that regenerates that you have to kill it with a certain type of damage, and I don't
Well,
remember what.
wouldn't it
So
apply?
there are
Wouldn't it
two.
apply to a healing as well?
Correct.
Doesn't okay.
Dune mimic? Fuck.
Well,
That
there
looks
is a
fucking
Doom
dope.
Mimic. And
It
then
is oh
Tosh's
wow.
Cauldron of Everything had this picture
Yes.
Oh gosh.
where pretty much everything, the
Oh man.
plants, the coffee cups, everything was a mimic.
I think the only
The
thing that
house,
doesn't look like a mimic in there is the
the
rug, but
chairs.
that's the tongue of the mimic, so.
Anyway,
Well, that's messed up.
enough of mimicness.
Yeah, Sven just searched mimic in his like DM images, and he's just going through all of them.
He's shown us one before. It's really awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
in that case, if this mimic is dead and does not look like it's planning on coming back, he moved 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to move 20 feet to there,
Okay.
and that is his turn.
How sad would you be if Danny is a mimic?
Mimics don't talk. So I would be
They can.
really upset.
They have mouths and tongues and
I
everything.
mean,
I feel like we just had this conversation.
German shepherds can be as smart as a 5-year-old dude.
That's fine.
See,
yeah,
They
but
can't
they do
Danny
not.
talk.
talks better than
These
a
these do not
5-year-old.
have languages, so these particular ones do not talk. You are correct. Anyway,
I would be pumped
Sorgle.
if it was Mimic because then I not only do I have a sentient front door that talks, I also have a sentient front door that talks and can defend itself.
And is
It's
a
awesome.
security system, yeah.
It's even better.
All right, Zorkel.
I'm gonna throw my knife at this guy again. because that seems to be working wonderfully. Oh yeah,
What kind of a knife is it?
my dagger of
Mending.
mending and returning.
Okay.
Needle.
Um,
Yeah.
fast talk.
Zinu. Yes, he says. Avon calling. Chomp.
I'm gonna pass again. Or pastor.
That's correct. That's good for Avon and Mary, Jehovah's Witness, and college kids trying to sell you net, magazine subscriptions.
Yeah.
Mimic
Candy
doors are
bars.
excellent for that.
Candy bars.
So Scrambles is gonna move.
They should have
Hold on,
taken the no
it's the
solution
barrel's
sign
turn.
seriously.
Oh. I'm looking at the combat tracker and I guess I'm wrong. Once again, combat tracker let me down.
Miss,
No,
bite. Now it's your turn. You may as well. He just missed twice.
5,
Same thing.
Could just be
5.
simply user error, you know.
The combat tracker?
Yo, you.
No, it's definitely the combat tracker tells me I'm after Zorkel. I'm
Mm.
looking at the
It's
combat tracker
because we
right.
In the
can't see
in the
the
general
next
perception.
turn for enemies. We can only see the initiative order for ourselves. There's an option, and we
Yep.
voted on it.
That's fine. I'm saying once again, combat tracker fucked me. Moving that far.
Okay, move 15 feet.
I'm going to 5, 10, 15. I'm going to pop my echo 5 feet above the barrels in this square here. So it is hovering behind the other one. And then I'm going to attack Two-Face Snicker with my mimic, with my echo. Katal. Oh, and I'm flanking, so I get a +1 modifier.
You're flanking.
I am flanking it with you.
Yeah.
If I put my mimic here, there's a straight line between us.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing the mimic on the line.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Cool. And then I'm going to attack.
There he is. Okay, cool.
Why is it not giving me the option to put my modifier in for 1? I'm not using the right button?
It's not an L or an I, it's a one.
I know. When I click on the modifier thing, anyway, I almost never need it. If it comes down to 1, I'll fuck with it then.
It may have come up. Oh, yeah, nice.
Hit. First attack. Boom. Second attack. Hit again. Murdered.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So Scrambles is gonna run over, pop his thing, and then yeah, that'll be my turn. To my
All right,
knowledge, we're out of combat.
check some.
Are we out of combat?
You do not see
I
any
don't see
enemies
any
right
more
now.
enemies. That is the
Right.
logic I'm using there.
Yeah, that makes sense too.
I could be
So,
completely
that's the
wrong.
turn I'm taking. I'm gonna assess, make sure everybody's okay, I guess. Right? If we're done with the battle. Are we still in
Everybody
rounds?
is hurt, so I don't know what you mean by okay.
Fixing things and potions and that sort of thing. Whatever we gotta do for the next thing.
Okay, so you're looking
It
around.
must be.
Scrambles.
I'm still grappled. If you would remove that from me, because once again, combat tracker's a lie, never works. And
That's not the combat tracker. That's the general manager.
you can remove the status from the combat tracker. But anyway, I am going to use a bonus action to oh, never mind, I've already used my second wind. Shit. Okay, I'm going to use a full action then. I'm going to take my backpack off and do I have a potion of healing? No. And I do have a Taugen. Okay, so I'll
Make
use
sure
my
you're
Taugen.
also looking for a Toggins treatment. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm like,
Potion of healing, vulnerability, potion of healing. And it just does a potion of
Look at
healing,
the
so I'm just going to
growth.
use that one.
just a pushing healing.
Could tell. Hope that's not the right button for it.
I got
That's the right button
Taugen's
for it.
treatment.
I'm also.
So yeah, I will.
We use the. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my Taugen's potion, drink it, and then toss back. I don't remember if it's wood or is it wood or glass? The vials you have.
They are stone.
Oh, cool.
Is
Same.
this? Are we required to have our instrument? Just a
Your
straight up
what
potion.
level up? It's
I
just a
mean,
potion of healing.
okay, sweet.
Uh,
Thank you
and
kindly.
as you guys all take your Toggins treatments, he just goes around and collects the vials, and then dumps one on Scrambles' head.
Ooh, even better. So I will do it again.
Jumping on the head is an effective way of administering a potion.
Yes.
I did not know that. I will remember that for next time because it looks cool.
Well, I mean, there's the visual of, hey, open your mouth. What? And then you dump it down and like, or you could just dump it on somebody.
I like
Is
the
what
maybe he's born with it, maybe it's
maybe it's
Maybelline
Maybelline.
version.
Terminologically
Or I just shake
absorbent.
my giant minotaur head, flick the potion free like leave-in conditioner.
Like that like
And
the
then you guys
rock
stay with
scene in
your
the
arms
Little
crossed and
Mermaid.
blowing in the wind.
And then I go and I check on Daddy. Daddy, are you doing okay? Is everything all right? I don't know if it's not my turn anymore or not, but
The worst is potion drink, I think.
You should have attacked those mimics with ranged weapons. Then they couldn't bite you.
I thought about that, Danny, but I was showing off. That's why I went over and I picked that specific barrel. I shit whipped it at the wall. I thought it'd be a real funny thing when it hit the wall and splatted into a mimic.
Mm.
Turns out, joke's on me. Wasn't that funny?
If you can
Aw.
detect mimics, are there any more barrels that are mimics?
Yeah, I can tell you for sure this barrel that I grabbed this barrel right here under me, and I attempt to shit whip it into the wall over there.
It'd be so funny if that was another mimic.
So this
I don't know.
this one weighs 400 pounds.
Fuck! It's a heavy ass barrel. I'm not gonna be able to shit whip it into the wall. So I pick it up and I'm like, "Meh."
The slaying these couldn't
Hey,
be.
can I just pick it up and slam it on the ground, or just try and thump it against the ground and shatter it?
You have an
This one's
axe in
not
your
a
hand,
mimic.
then. A massive
Yeah,
hand
you
axe in your hand.
probably could pick it up and then drop it
Slam
again.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's not a mimic.
I love that Scrambles is showing off for a door.
It's adorable.
And it's a double cross.
Okay.
All right.
Uh,
So since no one else seems to be doing anything, we are going to take you out of combat.
I'm just going to be breaking barrels and slamming barrels.
Tugin wants to open barrels and look inside of them.
So, let's try that.
Before I break or throw barrels, I'm going to be checking to see if they're sloshy, like if they have like liquid inside of them.
They absolutely have liquid in them. Yes.
Ooh,
It even sounds like a gold bullion or something.
no. If it's liquid, I assume it's ale. The first one I find that's sloshy, I'm going to try and tap it.
Okay, you're
Tap
able to
on it.
tap it.
When the liquid spills out, is it beer? Is it ale?
It's mead.
Could
It
be me too.
contains
Yeah.
40 gallons of dwarven ale,
Nice.
and it has been magically preserved.
Wow.
So
I think
as you
no space bag.
pop up off the barrel lid, you see a glyph sort of fade away like ash.
Oh shit. It's probably something that Jackson would have liked to have read,
Yeah.
but I can't read shit, so
You know, if these
We have a bag of
barrels,
holding though that we.
yeah, we could totally find one of these and see if Durham wants it. Actually, anyone but Durham. Fuck Durham.
you were correct. We could see how much we can get into it. Let me check my bag of holding. I know there's a weight capacity for that though.
I'll save you the trouble. It's 500
I have a,
pounds.
I have
Oh
a
yeah, we
bandage
don't
on my
have
hand.
enough. There's not enough.
Mm.
There's a lot of
So
these barrels in here.
I have a
Speaking
ton of
of
shit in my bag of holding already, so
speaking of your bag of
There's a
holding,
limit.
they could
I
carry one
asked
barrel, but
you to hold on to
Physically,
a skull one week in your bag of holding that
yeah.
I forgot what kind of skull it was.
Let me go to my inventory and I will tell you. Bag of holding.
It's a big ass skull, I think.
So, Charlie, are you able to? Normally, don't say anything because we can at least see your chin. But are you able to move your camera
Oh
just a little bit down? There you go. That's better.
yeah, no, you're fine. Sorry, I'm just leaning against. Yeah,
he's
let
just
me let
peeking
me
his head
re-angle
over
this
the
here.
edge.
That's right. Kilroy was here.
Oh, that's way too far.
Too far. Put it up. Put it up.
That's way
All
too
right.
far the opposite direction. God damn.
So
Oh,
I have in my bag of holding a SG construct head. I think that's what you're
that's the one.
talking about.
Yes, that's it.
I don't know what an SG construct head is, but it's in my bag of holding.
does it have a little thing that describes it?
It does not. It
Wow.
just says
It was
SG
a
construct head. Solid gold.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. It's probably about the
That's a
size of a
guess.
pear.
I could be absolutely wrong, but that's what I think SG stands for in this case.
Super gaudy.
I just changed it to solid gold, so that's what it stands for
Musty
now.
bile.
I have a solid gold construct head, and I pull it out. This is what you're talking about?
yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh,
How big
yeah.
is it?
No,
Oh, he just wanted to check that it was still there.
oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
still got it. Still here. I don't know how big it is.
How
It's
big
one of
is it?
those things the DM gave us, and I promptly forgot what it was after
Yeah.
I put it away.
That was a week that your voice sounded really funny.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't there. That's
Yep.
probably why I don't know shit about it.
Uh huh.
That
I have
tracks.
a band-aid on my forehead there. Is that what that's supposed to be about?
No, that's Scrambles drew on the map
Where?
and on top
Oh,
of
yeah. I'm
Jackson's
sorry. I
stuff.
didn't erase whatever that was. You're
I
good.
have a
It's gone now.
band-aid on there.
I think it was when I drew the line. Anyway. Um. So
Okay.
yeah. Um. I can push one of them. I can roll one, but I can't carry it on my own. It's too heavy for me to pick up on my own.
Yeah, we got
Wouldn't the
Danny.
bag
It's
of
probably
holding
not
be
worth.
Or
available,
It's
no.
probably not worth taking with Danny.
guys?
But I definitely want a few.
So
A few
to answer
barrels?
your to answer your question, Reno, we cannot fit it into the bag of holding because the bag of holding only holds 500 pounds and the barrels weigh 400.
It's also
Plus, we
too
have
wide to get in the bag of holding anyway.
I have other shit in
Yeah.
the
So I
bag
was
of
wondering
holding
about
in
how
here,
big it
so
was.
You could pour
Just
the
get like.
ale into the bag of holding, the ale. Shh, just
ooh, I don't
empty
think
it.
Okay.
that's how that
There you go.
works.
We
Uh,
could
Pretty sure
just
that's
So,
wrong.
overboard.
but
that
would
doesn't
it
feel good.
would it remain its own thing, its own
You could
entity?
try.
You could pull
How
it
would you
out.
Just
get
find
it
out.
out? Yeah, how would you get it out? Like just with your hand?
Yeah, just your yank. It is a unique object
You know,
in the bag of holding space. I'm
if
just
you
asking. It's a dumb question, obviously.
if you did want to absorb that ale, uh, I
Have
believe
dust.
it's Scrambles that has the
Yeah,
dust, but
I don't know if that works because I think they're water beads, aren't they?
I
Yeah.
believe it's
Why
liquid.
don't we use one of the
Yeah.
bag of holdings and put that into it, and put that bag of holdings into the other
What
one,
are
and
they
then you got
called?
it.
The
Yeah.
little
Do
things.
not put bags of
Zindu.
holding inside of each other. Do not.
No, that's not how that works.
He's trying
Zindu
to
says
kill
dip
us.
a mug into your bag of holding, and then that's how you can take it out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are
Hmm.
The things I
So
have, eggshell grenade dust. Is that what that is? Is that the thing that makes the water the dust?
no, no,
No,
no. That is
Dust of
you throw it in
disappearance
somebody's face.
is what it's
those are
called.
I'm sorry, what did you say,
Dust of
DM?
disappearance.
No, the one that turns like a cubic foot of water into a bead or whatever. Is that the same thing you're talking about?
That is,
Because I think I have it, but I don't know where it is in my list of shit. I don't remember what it's called.
Well,
Dust of dryness.
that's
yes,
it.
Does that sound
that's it.
accurate?
Yep.
It doesn't tell me what it is when I click on the item. It just says dust of dryness.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
not
think you
identified.
can. I don't think you can dis dust of.
You're
You're
cutting in
cutting
and
out,
out.
Charlie.
Oh, I don't think you can make it back into ale after you use the dust.
Yeah, you can. You can break it.
There's
I don't know
I
why
don't
it's
know.
not showing for you because it's showing just
It
fine.
does not show for me.
It's ID'd
I
and
remember that
everything.
I had it. Well, when I click on it, it doesn't show me because it hates me. Because once again, I have
There you go.
great luck with Fantasy Grounds.
It's in the chat.
Um, small kitchen. What do you do with pitch dust? You can use it to sprinkle on
Oh, I guess
over
it is
water.
water.
Now it specifically says water.
So
I'm gonna fuck it and try it.
I
Um,
don't
I-
think.
Oh, fuck it.
I don't think
I'm
that's.
not gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna try it. We'll
Uh,
fuck it later.
I don't think it'll work.
I grab some of the mead and I
Is that the
start
royal we? Is that the
spilling it
royal
on
we?
the ground. Just dumping all the mead.
Why don't you just leave it in the barrel?
That's got to be a royal we.
Because it says up to 15 feet. That's considered. Oh, it's a 15-foot cube? Then yeah, I'm good. The barrel's not a 15-foot cube. I will take a pinch of the dust, sprinkle it over the barrel, see what happens.
Okay. So now you now have one pinch left, and
I only had 2
there is
pinches?
there is
Yeah.
a
Fuck.
there is a marble on the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, is the
Oh,
barrel empty now?
There is. It
Or
is. There's a
I pick it
marble.
up.
It's not empty. There's a marble in it.
Yeah. I pick it up. Cool. Now, I put the marble into the bag of holding.
might want to mark that you have
Yes.
a
I'm going to add an
marble
item.
dwarven ale.
Should I do it with 2 of them, though? I feel like this is cool, right? How much?
I feel like you.
I don't know shit about Dwarven Ale. Does anybody know anything about Dwarven Ale and how much it costs?
I would. I
Uh,
would know.
we could see if
Yeah.
we know.
So, um,
This is magical enchanted Dwarven Ale. I feel like it's got
I,
to be worth a ton of money.
I'm
you
I feel
guys
pretty
like
haven't
sure
even
it'd
the
be really
tasted it.
cool if I
magical
could
stuff
Is
use
was
it
anybody
as
just
gonna
drunk.
taste it
trivia.
to see what it tastes like?
Rex
Yeah,
would
tug it.
know whether it's supposed to be good or not. He was raised with the dwarves.
You still
Yeah,
have to
I
taste
was.
it. Nobody has tasted it, and now
I've
the
been
Tug
barrel's
it.
wanting to
empty.
You
taste
would
it
know whether
for
it's going to
like.
be something special or
Oh,
yeah, it's a grog.
I've been asking for glasses of this shit for a while now. I would love. Let's tap another one. I want another
Let's
one.
go for it, man. We'll bounce
Shiver.
that tap. You got big
As cool
triggers.
as this might be, it's not as cool as doing it drunk in a dungeon. Okay.
So there are now 58 intact barrels in here.
Wow.
Wow.
A little pin in that one.
Pick one that looked the same as the one that you have. Yeah, the one. Just a barrel that looks the same as the one you already tapped.
Okay, do that.
I'm gonna drink it. If we have another one tapped, I'm just drinking it.
Okay.
Is it
It
good?
is very good ale. Hold on a second. So Zinlu, instead of typing it all out, yes, it would have to be touching. So they would, if there was a way that they could figure out to get them all to touch, liquid to all touch, he could do it, stack a bunch of them together. But
So you're telling me if I could dump 3 or 4 of these barrels into a 15 by 15 foot area,
Wait.
I could get more ale?
Okay. Picture this. It may not be 15 by 15, but you could get 10 by 10. Dump it down one of the holes.
Exactly. That's what I was just thinking. How many of these barrels could I chuck into a fucking hole?
Actually, the trapdoor pits are 20 feet down.
Yeah, but that
Okay,
starts
so we
at
would
0
get
and goes up
10
to
by
15.
15.
We just cut it
Yep.
off at like 5 feet.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
What are we gonna do with this stuff?
Guys,
Are we
Settle?
just gonna go find like a swimming pool and be like,
Just
hey,
bet,
hey, watch this?
just wait a week and then have Jackson bite into it. Here, eat this.
yeah, because I said we'll have someone drink
There
and
you
they
go.
die. They just explode.
Yeah,
That's not how
they
that's
just
going to work,
die.
but still, it makes me
I
happy to
mean,
think about it.
if
As
you
it
eat
says, for
something
science.
and then
Yeah.
you suddenly have a 15-foot cube of fluid inside you, you just die. Like,
Oh, yeah. You can't even drink a gallon of milk. You tell me I could drink 15 cubic feet of mead? Imagine how drunk you'd be instantly. You'd just be instantly drunk and dead at the same time. Um,
you could market that shit like compressed ale. You get like the effects of an entire barrel of ale with one bite.
so
I forgot to show it.
Scrambles
All right, we're still
is
missing
going.
scrambles. There you go. So scrambles and Zorkel. Jackson Toggin, you're not really sure. Jackson, this tastes like every other dwarven ale you've ever had.
Okay.
Toggin, you're not even sure what ale is made of. Um,
Win.
but Zorkel and scrambles, keeping in mind that mug of ale is typically few copper.
Yeah,
Um, you think that these barrels would sell for about 40 gold apiece.
40 gold a barrel.
Oh,
Okay,
fuck.
That's a lot of barrel. That's a lot of cool.
so I'm just gonna start dumping barrels into one of these trap doors.
so
Anybody who wants to join can split in the profits with me when I sell this beat of.
I'm
so
100%
I
down.
will say Toggin, if we go slow, could probably take 2 barrels with him.
Well, they're
He
not
has
that far.
a lift push drag of 900 pounds, so we
Yeah.
could get 2 intact barrels up to the surface.
Oh, we could just roll them into this trap door. We have 58 barrels in here. I'm willing to sacrifice 50 of them for this science experiment.
It's a good science experiment. You're right.
So
Uh, well, you
Scrambles will
know,
stand right here where he knows the last trap door is at the edge. And he's gonna put a barrel on the edge. Is the barrel heavy enough to drop the arms or no?
So putting barrels in the thing is not going to work.
you have to dump
If
them out.
you would dump the liquid in there because it needs to be
I know, but the barrel's gonna
liquid.
fall 20 feet into a hole. I assume it's gonna shatter. The first one.
Yeah, but then we have to go through the problem of
I'm just
sorting
gonna get
through
the.
all the
As you
broken
roll the
stuff to
barrel
Yeah,
get
over
get
the
through the
trap door, it does
broken.
not open.
Okay, it's not heavy enough on its own. Oh, the
No, it
fucking
no.
barrels roll down the hallway and they're magically enchanted.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay, so I'll go in and I'll ask Jackson if I can borrow the immovable rod. And I'll take the immovable rod over, and then I'll tie a rope to myself, and I'll ask everybody else to hold the end of the rope. So I can anchor myself to everyone else, and I'll get like 3 feet of space, and I'll walk over the door. So the door activates and it opens. Then I'll take the immovable rod out of my pocket and place it there, and then I'll lift myself up back on the immovable rod and get out of the hole.
So it's 112 gallons, just over 112 gallons for 15 cubic feet. So it would take 3 of these barrels. I'll say you're able to get 3 of the barrels to get 15 cubic feet.
Only 3. That
That's
feels
it?
real low,
Damn.
They're 40
Okay.
gallons each.
I guess.
All right.
Okay,
That's
So
why
so
they
let's
weigh
just
400 pounds.
I just feel like it's not that much. I'm unimpressed.
That's
Um,
twice the size of a normal keg. Well, one of today's kegs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will dump 3 of them in there,
Okay.
and then I will take out my last pinch of dust. I will
Okay.
sprinkle it over it.
Think so. You have like a little
Bead.
half-gallon puddle and a bead
Um,
that's a little bit bigger.
have I ever seen Taugen use Mage Hand?
Yeah.
Yes,
Cool. Hey, Taugen, can you Mage Hand that out of the hole for me?
because it is visible. It's a ghostly spectral hand.
Cool.
How far down is the
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay, mage hand goes 30. So yeah, you will go
Cool.
ahead. It's a cantrip. Go ahead, use mage hand,
Cool.
pick up the
Nice.
bead, bring it
Cool.
over
Okay.
and
I'll
set it
put it
in
with the second
stone.
one.
Now his mage hand smells like ale.
Yeah.
Nice.
Better than what it normally smells like, at least.
Oh wow. Okay, thanks.
So just to do the math on that, that was 280 gallons of Dwarven Ale. Was 40 for the first one, and then
No, you had 112 gallons for the second one. So we're gonna say three. We'll just make it 3 barrels,
I just
120.
120 gallons is what you're saying I have in bead.
Yes, in
Cool.
one bead, and then
The other one's 40.
40 in the other. Yep. So
I'm
you
gonna
have, in
tell.
essence, you have 4 barrels worth of ale.
I'm gonna tell
Nice.
Scrambles. You know, we could use the first one, and as a scam, and get like Durham to buy it, and then we could sell him the second one at the same price as the first one, but it
Oh
only has
shit.
1 barrel worth.
Or we could not do that to a super powerful person who was responsible for the reason we even found the yawning portal in the first place, who could maybe kill everybody. I
He's a
don't
little,
know.
he's a little bitch. We got to think about it.
Hey, you can do that. I'll let you
That's an extra
negotiate the
80
beads.
gold. Yeah,
I'll let
okay.
you negotiate it with him. How about that?
Yeah, okay. All right.
All right.
If he hates anybody, it will be Zorkle.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
if he hates anybody more, it'll be Zoracle. Come on.
Yeah.
He's not a big fan anyway.
Uh,
Um, can we like look around in between these barrels, see if there's anything underneath the rubble and stuff that
As I say, we take a
we
long
might
rest or
see?
like a short rest and just get drunk in here.
Honestly, that sounds great.
I'm really fucked up and I don't have any of my dailies or anything like that.
All right, so you want to take a
Um,
short rest?
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, honestly,
Heck
we
yeah.
could take a long rest. I don't know how long we've been up actually, but
we have not been.
I'm gonna use some of my hit dice, by the way,
Okay.
because I fucking need them.
You pop one of the other barrels.
Zorkle, are you doing Song of Rest?
Calendar.
Of course.
Oh, balls, I should wait then.
Well, no.
Balls.
You have to roll at least one hit die.
I know, but
Uh,
I should wait till he does it so the effect happens, because doesn't Song of Rest make it to where everybody's rolls are maxed?
No.
No, it just does a little bit of extra healing. So once he rolls it, we
Oh,
can drag
okay.
that onto ourselves.
oh, shit. Oh, yep, okay, cool. Did it right.
Where is, let's see,
All right.
Warlock, Barbarian.
Taugen, are you gonna make potions, or can you only do that in long rests?
He can do that for stuff. Gonna put light on myself so I can fucking see.
Did that remove my exhausted?
No, no,
No.
I think it's a long rest. Uh, Tuggen is going to take 10
Um,
minutes to
you're,
brew potions.
you are Bard, correct? Let me see.
Yep.
7. Oh, for some reason I thought you guys were higher level. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, 5,
So it'll
10.
go up to 1d8 at 9th level. Your Song of Rest.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Anyway, speaking of levels, you guys did get some more experience, which I gave you for the Those of you who have Sirenscape going heard it, but
Yeah.
I'm down with Scramble's plan, he says. Mead marbles, get your mead marbles right here. Alright, so where are we? Let's see.
Okay. And I made 2 potions. So scrambles.
You guys have done a lot.
Let me go ahead and just throw them into the party sheet.
Again, you guys, when you guys reach your last Tauken's potion, you don't delete it, right? You just leave it at 0 in your inventory.
Correct.
Yes,
Okay,
Okay,
I just
cool.
left it at 0, and
so
I
you don't have to
Sure.
put it in the party sheet. Just tell them to change the number to whatever they should
yeah,
change it to.
I just changed it to 1.
Okay. And Tagan will go ahead and hold on to the other one so that anybody can get it.
Please.
I would like to look around the room for any like fake doors, any other ways out, blah blah blah.
All right, give me a investigation check in the tower.
Also, there's another eggshell grenade in the party sheet. Was anybody planning on taking that?
It's yours.
It's yours.
Just have it.
Figure just clear it out so it's not all clear and
Yeah,
stuff.
good call. It's like the lost and found. If you don't take something out of it, eventually it just gets thrown away
Yeah.
or donate it to a less fortunate D&D group. That's a cool concept. To have a party
Right?
sheet from your high level group, and then if it just sits in the party sheet for too long, the DM will
It
just occasionally steal
just
shit out
takes
of that
it.
and give it to another lower level group you're in. That'd be fun.
Meanwhile, it's all like swords and shields, and like we're just planning on taking this to the next city to sell it and kind of stuff.
We have an evil group that just raids and kills and murders people to put stuff in their party group, so their good group in the second campaign that's lower level can have it. Murder all the orphanages. We just have a group of slavers and orphan killers, and we've all sold our souls to the devil for crazy magical loots and stuff.
Meanwhile, the second party is going around trying to stop the first party
Oh, they have to
and
undo the evil deeds from the first group?
undo the evil deeds while also still getting contributions from them. So it's
We all
like
have
kind of a
5
moral
adopted
gray area.
children. Yeah, but we don't know, though. We don't know it's coming from the first group. So we all have, like,
Oh,
a bunch of
oh,
adopted
oh.
children, and
Oh, so we're all looking for our dad and stuff, and
yeah. Meanwhile,
meanwhile, dad's making anonymous donations to our group.
make that a thing.
Uh,
Somebody important. Brennan Lee Mulligan, Matt Mercer. Come on. I've
yeah,
never
cause
heard of that idea before. Do it. Make it a thing.
yeah, cause they're watching our live stream,
Hey,
obviously.
hey, if Brendan Lee Mulligan or Matt Mercer are watching my live stream, I'd be ridiculously flattered. So
Dude, me too.
I would have
Shit.
put a different hoodie on.
Uh,
I would have put a shirt on.
yeah, set your background to Planet
You haven't
Fitness.
been wearing a shirt this whole time? Come on.
He's wearing like a tank top.
Oh, I just pulled my camera up to see Charlie's titties. I was like, "Did we come back from break and you're just tits out? That's crazy."
Man's going to bed
Yeah,
right after D&D ends.
we don't even have a Patreon. Charlie's got a shirt off. Come on. How
Oh
many
yeah, we
biddies did
gotta.
that cost?
I mean, hey, we got 300 from the Ship of Fools earlier, so
Yeah.
maybe they like DM'd him or something.
Charlie's gonna start selling his bath water to people.
Hey man, if you can make money that way, do it. Honestly.
Don't. So gross.
They won. They pulled it out.
All right, so now that you're done drinking and relaxing for an hour, Taugen has been manhandling and pushing these 400-pound barrels out of the way, trying to not trip and fall and die through this pile of refuse and garbage
I'm just
that
wondering
reeks
if there's
of
something underneath them.
centuries old ale and rotting wood. Um,
How can you just start smashing them on the walls and stuff? Just smash them. So much faster if you break things. I'm not saying it's
Nothing
good,
is
it's just
found of
faster.
interest by either
Okay.
one besides the 50, well, now 49 barrels.
Yeah, I'm saying that because in the Wednesday campaign when we came upon a room full of what looked like a pile of garbage, Sven was like, "Why didn't they look in there? Why didn't they look for stuff in the pile of garbage?" Now I can say that I did look through that and didn't find anything. So,
Did I see anything while I?
No. Well, I said
Okay.
neither one of you found anything.
You guys want to go to the north?
Yeah, let's go to the other door.
Yeah.
however, make sure to close secret door. So maybe if we wanted to come back here again,
Should I write on the
we
wall
will
secret door?
no.
I'm just kidding, I wouldn't do that. Gosh.
Don't forget to push a little chalk marker though, so we know where to go.
Oh, at the beginning of this hallway, I'm
Yeah.
gonna draw some kind of secret symbols that Scrambles will know is a secret door.
He writes, "This is not a secret door
Yeah,
in this 5 by
nothing.
5 area right here.
Yeah,
This is
sprint on down
not
the
a secret
hallway.
door."
Yeah,
Nothing bad will happen to you.
he writes big enough so you can see it on the other end. Nothing down here.
Yeah,
Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
totally pointless hallway.
He spells out wink, wink.
Yeah, and then I draw a picture too, just in case I can't read. So after our rest, Scrambles is gonna come out. I don't think we can. I don't think we can roll up the hallway, but how do we want to get back up the hallway?
There is other secret door.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the other door. My bad. So I'm gonna try the other secret door. I have Danny Dorito.
Danny
You're
Dorvito.
moving him out into the
Dorvito.
hallway.
Yeah, moving him out into the hallway with us.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna wait for Talgan to open the other door.
Yeah. Sure, Tagan
Here,
will
I'm
open
going
it.
to do this. Let's see where
Oh,
it is. There we go. All right, so in here, same thing. The room looks
Totally
exactly like
normal.
the room you left as far as the actual room itself. The walls go up 10 feet and then they angle upward to form a pyramid that is 30 foot high at the apex. However, this one has um, a bunch of barrels all bound just like the other ones. They're, by the way, you would have figured out, especially during a long rest, that these were Zerkwood barrels. Zerkwood is a fungus
Mm.
that's used as timber. It's very hard and similar to lumber. Um, but anyway, these are Zerkwood with banded and iron, and the pyramid itself is 21 feet high,
Mm.
Jeez.
and there are 7 barrels on a side for each side of the pyramid.
Okay.
And you do
Hey,
see
Zorko, I dare you to take one out of the
glyphs,
bottom.
and you see glyphs
Glyphs.
on the barrels like you did the other ones.
Are there torches along the wall for like lighting that we could light or no?
Um, there are sconces, yes, but they're empty. If you have torches, you can stick them in there, yeah.
We want to just do we want to look through this room or what do you guys think? I could go in there with my echo and check it out if you guys want.
Wouldn't there be a possibility of mimics and stuff or no?
Do you think
Yes.
tower in other room was destroyed because there were mimics in there? Like they knocked it over?
Maybe. That's a good call. I think you're
It still would be a
probably
good
onto
idea
something.
to send your echo in.
Yeah. I can do that as much as I want, so why might as well do it.
Yeah.
Those scrambles will stand back over here. He will pop his Echo avatar up. Good. You can see through your Echo's avatars here through its eyes, and during this time you are deafened and blinded. You can sustain this for up to 10 minutes, and you can end it at any time requiring no action. While your Echo is being used in this way, it can be up to 1,000 feet away from me. Okay, so I'm fine. Then yeah, I will use my Echo avatar to walk into the room and do a hot lap around the barrels in here.
Hmm.
Okay. You see pyramid of barrels.
He floats above the pyramid. Does it get attacked?
No.
Hmm. Okay.
Does Scrambles give us the all clear?
Yeah, I'm gonna snap out of my Echo and back into my own person. Let my Echo avatar go away, and then just tell everybody I moved the Echo, circled the barrels, and they didn't get jumped at, and then I I don't know.
Well,
Either they didn't recognize that he was in there, or they didn't think it was a threat. So I think it's relatively safe if you guys want to go check it out. Could
yeah,
be
Toggin
completely
will.
wrong, but that's my thought.
Might as well. Toggin will walk in. There must be some other way out, right? There must be some sort of secret wall, secret door that we can get out of.
What if
Because
the
I do not believe that they would roll barrel uphill.
Yeah,
I mean, unless this is like
storage.
fermenting.
Well, like, they would still need to get them out somehow.
Eventually someone's gonna use them. I get what you're saying.
And
Yeah, I
maybe
don't
they
know.
used, like, Tensor's floating disk, but, like, that would be a lot of work. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
so Toggin, I think starting. Oh, yeah.
My wand of secrets. It doesn't say when I get the charges back. Is it long rest or is it short rest?
Long rest.
Okay. Well,
Dawn.
yeah, I don't want to.
Typically, it's dawn or midnight, something like that.
It doesn't tell me. For whatever reason, all my shit is not loaded anymore, which is really strange. Um. Then yeah, I don't really want to use my wand of secrets. Let's try to see if we can find another door in here, because I'm not sure if my wand of secrets will go away if I use it incorrectly.
So Toggen's going to start searching this corner, and specifically the left wall here. And tapping on
Scrambles.
it and looking for, like, stones that look out of place or, like, can be pushed in or whatever.
Scrambles is doing the
It's
same thing. He's
investigation
kind
check.
of banging on
Oh, he's
stuff.
not gonna find it there.
And he's gonna check the wall that he is in front of. He's dragging the door with him. Skills.
Zorkel is gonna check this corner.
Yeah.
There we go. So now Danny exists.
Woo! I
And
love that.
where is Scrambles?
Put him in his
I'm
cohorts.
down in the corner.
Scrambles and Toggin, you do not see anything.
Dang it.
investigation is the skill?
Yes.
Jackson, are you looking at
Yeah, I go ahead.
a specific section of the wall?
Jackson, you find two secret doors, one to the north and one to the south.
We already found those.
I know. I wanted to look at see double check this one where I'm standing to the left there, to the west. I wanted to double
Okay,
check. Maybe we missed it on the
give me a
first time
roll.
around. That which one? Yeah. Oh, and for
Investigation.
investigation. Okay. Cool.
I don't know if we checked the bottom room for secret doors. I know we checked the big pile of shit,
We did not check the bottom room
but
for secret doors.
good
Yes, you
call.
did.
I thought
Oh, we
we
did.
did. Yeah,
I
we
did.
did.
Oh, I do not remember. That's why I
I
said I
said
don't
it,
remember.
and he did it.
Well, I'm glad we did it then. Glad we did.
At least I did. I don't know
There
whatever,
you go. All right,
but
Micah, can you move Danny?
Um, yes, I can.
Yeah.
Hey, me and Danny are over here.
This is great.
All right, it's a thing now. Just two best friends walking around.
This is the epitome of when your like party gets obsessed with one random NPC. This Danny is that NPC.
Oh, Danny boy.
All right, are you still able to move him around?
Um, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Okay. Well, if that corner didn't have anything, Talion's going to move up to the next square and look for secret doors in this square.
I'm gonna tell Danny to check too. What's Danny's investigation score?
If he's in your cohorts, you should be able to open up his character sheet.
Uh, is
It's
that on
probably
the
gonna
main
be like
page or
zero.
where's
I
the
don't
cohort
see
tab?
any. I
Cohorts,
don't
there it
see any
is.
doors in here.
Danny.
Steve, the best DM. Welcome.
Yay.
Danny has an armor class, guys. Better than mine. Shit.
What's his armor class?
It's better than mine. That's all that matters. I'm sad.
I think it's because he is the armor. What are they gonna hit? Like vital organs or something?
All right, so they are in a room. Oops, I forgot to move the stream, guys. So they are in a room full of a pyramid of magical barrels that are dwarven ale that are hundreds of years old that are enchanted to stay fresh or to stay good, and they are searching for secret doors and have not found any. They were already in the former room down here that had 59 barrels. This one has 140, but three of them were mimics,
So you know.
which they rudely
Too
killed.
much information, in other words.
Just living the mimic life, and they came in and just slaughtered them.
Yeah, Scrambles because the door thinks that the barrels are like bad quality. And so Scrambles has been trying to impress the sentient door. And so he picked up one of the mimic barrels, said, "Hey Danny, watch this," and tried to throw it on the ground. And it was stuck to his hands because that's what mimics do.
It was much lighter than the real barrels. The real barrels are 400 pounds apiece.
I didn't know that though. I assume they were empty, like all the other barrels that I've run into in this hallway.
Correct. The mimics were about 50 pounds. Still heavy, but not the normal, the regular barrels.
I'm also gonna throw it out there. Like it just happens to work that Danny's sense of humor is how I investigate magical shit.
It's great. I love it.
Like Danny thinks it's funny when I break things, and I like to break things. So
And if they're magical, they don't break. So
exactly. Or they do break, and I get some real cool side effects from being destroyed by something magical.
And the cool thing they did, though, is they took three of the barrels, dumped 120 gallons of water into a pit, and then used
Yeah,
dust of dryness to make it a little marble. So now they have
two marble.
120 gallons of very
Dwarven ale.
fancy dwarven ale.
Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck yeah, I did.
That's an amazing idea. That was awesome.
I think Charlie came up with that one. I think I have to give him the credits for that. Anywho,
All right, so you don't
um,
find any secret doors in here,
In the whole room or just in the sections we've been looking?
in the whole room.
you, you know,
Well,
we just remember we took that secret door that said about like brewers. This might just be an area for people to come and make ale and store it. Like maybe we should just back out.
but There is slope, and to not fall in pit, you must be on barrel. But you cannot really ride barrel up slope. So is disconnect. I do not believe they were doing that.
That's fair. I didn't think about.
Now, how the fuck do they get out of here?
And how did they get barrels out of here as well?
Well, I was thinking, like just like a portable hole or something.
But they would still have to get back up.
Yeah, I mean they could have walked. We might have to.
If you walk up slope, you will fall in pit.
Yes, that's. I
That's
feel like there's a disconnect between what we're talking about here.
okay. Fair. All right.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, because you're not as fat as I am, but you still fell in the hole. You weigh about as much as a dwarf does, if not a little less.
What
Didn't
if
we figure out that by riding on the barrels that it was like a magical sensor and not like a weight sensor that
I
activated
don't know.
the trapdoors? It was a, are you on a barrel? Is it the
It
barrel
was
that's
miracle.
touching
It was
me?
magical.
I don't think we
Yeah.
confirmed that, but
We
I
like
did
think we
not
maybe
confirm
magical.
that. We just confirmed that if you're on the barrel, the
Algood
barrel
and
doesn't
Jackson
fall.
talked about it, and we decided together that it was correct.
Yeah, the brilliant minds of Taugen and Jackson. Um, okay.
Really?
Yeah, really. You made an assumption, and that's all I'm saying.
No,
And
we
it
didn't.
worked.
Um,
what if dwarf brewers have a secret language of riding barrels up hills? You're
my
I
thought
don't know, man.
process. Why
Yeah,
don't
I
we
don't know.
why don't we empty out some of the barrels, put our legs in them like they're big oversized shoes, and then we could just walk up the hill.
We could try.
That if your magical theory is right, then that's right.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
The barrels are magical or they're not.
Um,
We can for sure try to make you like barrel shoes.
You just punch a hole in a barrel, stick your leg in the barrel, punch a hole in a barrel, stick your leg in a barrel, and walk it.
You
Yeah,
notice how big the
let's
barrels
try
are,
it.
right?
It's a barrel. It's got like a 2 foot opening.
can I climb to the top of this? Actually, I'm
Stop.
going
Why
to
would you
climb to
do
the
that?
top of the pyramid.
As Charlie pointed out, they're double the size of a normal keg.
Yeah. Even a normal cake, I could
They're
stick
like
my leg in
they're
it.
more like the 50 gallon drums, the big plastic 50
Yeah.
gallon or oil
Yeah, like
drums.
oil barrels.
Yes, those are the
Gotcha.
size.
Yeah, so definitely we could stick our feet in them. Scrambles is gonna go down here to this other room and take Danny Dorvito with him. And he's gonna grab 2 barrels that are empty. He's gonna stick his legs in them like they're stupid oversized shoe. He's gonna inch his way out onto the trapdoor. Because Jackson's standing right there, so he's seeing this whole thing.
And what are you
He's gonna
doing
leave
with the door?
leaving it leaned against this wall.
Okay, so far nothing happens.
Okay. So now I take another 5 feet. I know I'm standing on a trapdoor right now. Am I falling through to my death?
You are not falling.
Okay. Cool. So then I shimmy back. I grab Danny Dorvito and I go, "Hey guys, this is how you could get out." And I start walking up the hill. I
Well,
still think it makes way more fucking sense that there's another way to get in and out of here.
yeah, but we couldn't
Because I
find
don't
it.
think this is what
So.
the dwarves were doing. And I don't think they were magically rolling barrels up the hill anti-gravity style. But I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to be about it. So
How
Scrambles
many
is being
empty
about it
barrels?
over here. When he gets up here, he takes the barrels off, and he rolls the empty ones back down.
Oh, nice. We already had 4, so he took 2.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
well,
roll the other ones back down.
I think Zorkel might be too small to
He can
walk
just do it
in
like a.
barrel.
He can
Here.
hop in it like a bunny
Yeah,
sack.
no, that is
Sack race.
exactly what Toggin was about to suggest. He'll like open the top of one and say, "Get in."
Scooch, scooch, scooch. Fuck that talking. Just pick him up like a baby. You just walk him across the threshold like he's your bride.
Yeah, yeah. Piggyback rides.
If it's magic, doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure. Uh, s-
I mean, do whatever you want. I'm just saying. There's an obvious solution here.
yeah, Toggin gets the barrels on his legs and like crouches down as best he can to let Zorkel climb up on his back.
Yep, piggybacking it up.
That's how
This will
real
be real
D&D
funny
players
if
do it. It's a manly.
Okay, it definitely takes you a lot longer.
yeah,
Because
he's
of the
going.
piggyback. That tracks.
However, my lift push drag is 900 pounds, so
You're good.
It has nothing to do with their strength. It has to do
That's
with
under
the
notes. I mean,
oh yeah, it's for sure
awkwardness
awkward as fuck.
It's only awkward
and
if
your
Charlie makes eye contact with him.
dexterity is not as high.
Charlie's
with his
making eye
shirt off, right?
contact. Yeah. Charlie's got tits out.
What was your question, Exum?
I didn't have a question.
Okay,
I was commenting what they said. What was your push pull drag again?
His is
Mine
900.
900.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's really.
That's very
all
good.
right, Jackson. What are you
Yes,
doing?
It's very strong.
I am
He's strong.
following everybody else. What else is I supposed to be doing?
We roll them back.
Yeah, we rolled the barrels back down the hill.
I'm not doing that. I'll be
How are you
watching
going to do it
for
then?
how am I gonna,
How are you getting
I
back?
thought can't just like some slide or whatever if it's downhill or walk if it's uphill.
It's uphill, but there are trap doors. You're going to fall through a trap door.
Okay, so
No,
you're
no, let him
walking
do it.
uphill.
Yes,
Watch it turn out that you can
I'm
that
very
the
ballerina like.
So you walk uphill.
I'm against the ale thing,
yeah.
so
So if you go downhill, the traps open, but if you go uphill, they don't. God,
I don't fucking understand the math on that, but
that
okay.
would explain how they get out then. If
that's
they
so
have to leave
Because he
stuff
told
stupid.
us to do
Yeah,
and
spring
then
duh.
loading
They
on their
just
way.
every
walk
time.
the fuck
So
out, but I don't
what is
understand how they shut gravity off uphill
Oh
and
my God, dude,
downhill
it's
gravity
magic.
works.
Magic is it. Magic can do anything. They have the
It's
traps going
wildly
in.
complicated
Catch
magic.
all. When they leave, they can just walk right out. Get smart or something. Only goes one way.
you could totally make a trap like that. Pretty sure.
Yeah. Well,
It's magic.
it
Can do
must
anything.
be something about how if the
Scrambles is blown away.
because they go across the hallway, not like down the hallway. They're like vertical and not horizontal trap doors. So it must be something about how if you activate the left one before the right one, then it doesn't do anything. But if you do the right one and then the left one, it does.
Right.
I
But it's
don't know.
spring loaded, so
I don't know. It's
It's
something weird.
very complicated.
anyway.
Scrambles doesn't care anymore.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Anyway, let's just get out of here.
Scrambles takes Danny Dorvito with him and he leaves. Forgot where we're going after this.
I think we have to just
So we're
exit unless
going south or something, or north again.
I don't know.
Yes, no, maybe so.
I think we have to exit this area and then we're still going.
I thought we were going south. We came from north.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna block. I'm gonna take up the path in the back with Danny Dorvito. Somebody else lead.
Well, we're still in the secret
I thought
area
Tiger
of
was leading.
brewers.
Tagging the lead then.
We are in the secret area of Brewers.
So we need
Yeah.
to probably hop out of there.
All right, so
Is
you're
Jackson came
just
with?
strolling on through.
Yep.
Yeah, out to the
Does it look
exit,
like
I guess.
anything in this room has changed since we were last in here? Because if not, then yeah, just go right on through.
All right, so I can get rid of the
Yeah.
traps now. That you guys
Yeah.
have
Shut the fuck up.
successfully gone through the traps. All right, so you guys get up to the door. Let me show the stream what's going on. Door is still open from before. The other door is closed.
I'm gonna try to open it.
It is locked.
I can try getting into it.
Was it locked before? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll back up.
Was it not locked before?
Thieves' tools. It wasn't locked before, no.
You guys came through it before, yes.
Yeah.
You don't remember anybody locking it.
Zorko, you should go listen to the door.
No, I know we didn't.
Yeah, I'll go listen at it while Jackson lockpicks it, if he
Yeah.
would.
Yep.
Toggin
Gotta
will
roll something.
ready in action for chill touch with the first unfriendly.
I'm gonna take a step back and go back around this corner and wave everyone.
Is that are those sounds we were hearing?
Sounds he
I
was
assume
hearing,
You were
yes.
hearing.
Yeah, I'm gonna wave everyone over. Come on, come back. Hey, I don't know what's on the other side of that door, but sounds like it's like ingesting or eating, or maybe dead. I don't know. I think Scramble should kick the door. Just murder.
All right, I'm down.
It's okay.
Scramble.
Leave Danny Dorvito around the corner so he
Oh,
does
yeah.
not see you kicking doors.
Oh, it's fine. I'm gonna.
We're very
Toggin.
familiar with his level of violence.
I will. Can I ready an action to throw my returning dagger at over any semi-hostile? No, just anything. First thing I see, I just want to.
Good call.
The first thing you see will be Toggin's back. Please specify more because Sven will hold you to it.
I will.
Toggin will ready in action to cast
Yeah,
Chill Touch on the first non-friendly creature he sees.
yeah. Non-friendly, sure. Non-party member. How's about that? I don't care if they're friendly. I'm gonna throw a knife at.
All right, so give me a athletics check.
Who?
You,
You.
since you're kicking the door.
Okay.
And it's
I'm going.
locked, so you have to
I'm
break
going.
it.
I'm going to wait for Jackson to finish lockpicking the door. And when he tells me it's open, I will then kick the door open.
Okay.
And I'm going to
I have to
So,
roll
attack the
something.
first
What's the
hostile
say?
creature I see once I've
so you have to
kicked the
come up
door
to the
open.
door first. There you go.
Jackson and Zorkel were supposed to be listening to the door. He was listening to the door while Jackson picked it, is what initially happened, and then we all left, and then I came back. So I assumed Jackson had already unlocked the door. And then I'm going to do the 3, 2, 1 on my fingers. 3, 2. Is Jackson holding a weapon?
Yeah, I have the great axe.
Okay.
Well, if I had to set it down though, if I'm doing the picking, right?
I know,
Yes.
Oh
but
yeah,
that's why I'm saying
yes.
I'm waiting
So
for you to tell me. I'm waiting for you to be done picking,
I
and
don't
then to
know.
pick
You
up your
tell
weapon
me if
again.
I did it or not.
Yes, you were
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
successful.
All right. So there you go. There's the answer, sir.
So now you have it in your hand.
So when
Yes.
Jackson is, yeah, cool. We've all prepared an action besides Jackson. That's all I was trying to do. So I will kick the door open. Walk into here. I see a hand. Do I see more than just this hand?
Yes, and you can't prepare an action because your action is kicking the door.
Opening a door as a main action?
Yeah.
Well, kicking the door.
What is the action you're
The,
trying to hold?
the door is unlocked. I want to charge into the room and attack something with my axe.
So a ready to action is one or the other. You can either move or attack.
Okay.
So
Then
which one would you rather do?
I guess I will attack. I have distance attacking.
Okay. So you see
So
and
if
hear
anything, how do things
these
sneak attack people then? Like for
with a
example, if
sneak
they're
with a sneak during the sneak um during a sneak surprise round. Holy crap.
okay,
During a
thank you.
surprise
Is
round.
that not what
Yes.
this is? Because I'm just curious. Like, is this not a surprise round?
What you guys are doing is not a surprise round. If you just smash open the door and come in and attack, yes, it's a surprise round. But
That's what.
everybody is holding an action and instead using their reaction to do an attack.
Oh, so we're doing it the inefficient way.
Correct.
Okay. From now on, guys, let's not do that. Because I thought for this whole time we were doing. I've always been so confused at why I can't just bust in and attack a thing. I'm like, they don't know we're on the other side. Well, I mean, they might know we're on the other side of the door. They have no idea we're going to get through the door. The door bursts open and I rush in.
Oh.
Anyway,
I also didn't realize there was
yeah, it
like
makes that
I
blows
didn't
my
realize
mind.
we could have been
We've been
getting
fucking it
surprise
up like
rounds
that the
every
entire.
time.
Yeah,
You have when it depends on the situation. If you surprise them, then you get a surprise round. If you don't
okay.
surprise them, then you don't get a surprise round. That's how that works.
Okay. How quiet is picking a
So,
door open? Is it relatively quiet or no?
no,
Is it loud?
it's lock picks tumbling and clicks and scratching things. If there is no other sound, it's very apparent. If there's
Okay.
other sound going on, then it can be easily drowned out.
What about like so that opposed to kicking the door open? If I kick a door open, can I still have a surprise round or no? Just so I know in the future. Because I guess I'm not getting the mechanics of this correctly. If they don't know we're coming through the door, if I kick the door open, can I charge the room and attack or no? In a surprise round or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So
That's what I'll do in the
what I'm
future.
doing is you guys are you kick open the door. Boom. These things were surprised because there is a general murmur and noise. As they see you, it gets much louder, and this thing is like voices talking and screaming and whispering all at once. All these mouths are all making noise, and there's three of them. It is maddening, all the noise and things that is happening. Um, and so they were they did not hear the lockpick.
Okay.
Um, so what I'm going to do is we will do one surprise round, and then we will go into the way a surprise round works is you get your action when the creature's turn comes that is surprised, or the person's turn if you're surprised, you are then no longer surprised. So they can then take reactions after their turn has passed. And then, but during their turn, they can't do anything.
Yes, because that just happened to me. I ran into a room, grabbed a barrel, and got attacked. Could not do shit, and then it became my turn. Because that's what I was assuming this was going to be like. That's what I assumed it was going to be like every time we've kicked open a door.
I didn't have you selected. There we go.
Ooh.
All right. So, Scrambles, you're first.
Cool.
I'm like, there's no way Tugin went first. He rolled a nat 1.
Yeah. So I am going to kick open the door, run into this room, and attack this thing. Good tell. As my bonus action, I'm going to cast my thingy right here. Make my echo under fugitive legwork. This is a fugitive. I don't know. Furtive? Furtive. I don't even know what that word means. Anyway.
Like, secretive.
Oh, cool. And then I will attack through my person, not my echo. First hit. And then second attack.
So, you're as you step closer to it, the floor sort of sinks underneath your weight.
What?
Were we in this room earlier?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't remember the floor sinking the first time either. I feel like I'm misremembering this room. Okay,
Did not.
it's weird.
It did not do it last time you were there.
Well, that.
Heads up, guys, the floor is all saggy. Then I passed her.
Jackson.
Yeah. I am not going to rage, I guess, right? Am I raging? Take a vote. Yes, no.
Yeah, sure.
Probably.
If you want to read.
Definitely. Take half
I want to
damage
read.
for sure.
Yeah, half damage is nice.
So I meant I rage guessing upon the strength of the people that we're going to attack. So I'm asking, in our
I
opinion,
don't
we should
believe
get
any
the
of you have fought these before, so you have no idea.
It looks spooky.
All right, well, I'll go into rage anyway. It's fun. All right, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to I'll be moving. I do all the rage stuff first, right?
Yeah.
You can go into a rage at any point, and it matters because some things happen that are surrounding you when you do it. So it's up to you when you do it.
This table,
Oh, I see.
this wild magic
Okay,
table.
his echoes thing. So, okay. Could I sneak by on the wall there, like yeah, that wall, and go to get to right there without any sort of advantage?
Yep.
I mean, attack for two. Okay, wait.
Okay, so if you move here and move your character like that, yes.
Yes.
Good
Okay,
show.
cool. Sweet. That's it. Thank you. I cannot do my cantrip if I'm in a melee position, correct?
You can. What cantrip
I
are you
can't.
doing?
Ray of Frost.
You can. You just have disadvantage. I thought you were. I thought you were raging.
No, I am. I am. No, I'm. Yes, but I'm asking about the weapon that I'm going to be choosing. Oh, I can't do it. The cantrip when I'm raging, can I? Never mind.
Your raging is a bonus action.
Right. I'm asking for planning ahead. What am I going? I'm going by axe. Am I go? I want to try out the Ray of Frost more, so I was thinking of that. I'm preparing myself for that.
Mhm.
Can I please just do this thing?
I'm waiting to hear what you want to do. You asked me, can you do
I
your
I meant
attack? Yes, you can.
yes, and I'm going to be using the Ray of Frost. I believe if you're allowing for it.
Yes, you just if you're doing
Okay.
it there, you're at
Yes.
disadvantage. So click
But what's
DIS
the
and roll to
disadvantage?
hit.
What's the disadvantage?
You're casting a spell in melee. A
So
range,
you
a
roll 2
range
dice and
attack.
take the lower. That's
No,
what
I know what it
disadvantage
is.
is.
I asked you before. Is it in my melee? Can I do a sim? And you said yes, I can. Well, I'm gonna stop there then, and not go all the way through him. I'm gonna shoot my way across after doing the whole raging thing.
Cool.
Okay, we're all on board now. Everybody agrees with my steps here.
I think you're making a
Finally.
terrible move, but sure. It's not my turn.
Why would it be a terrible move? Out of
It's your turn.
curiosity.
Go ahead.
Okay, why is it? I'm not finding it. I'm not seeing my range. Shit. Oh, there. Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
your range on that's pretty far. It's more than 30 feet, so you should be fine.
Right. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and do this. Here we go. Where is it? Effect. Just press. I don't press.
Hey, I think you're doing. I think you misunderstood what I said.
I think
You want to do your Ray of Frost first, because when you're raging, you cannot cast Ray of Frost.
That's what I also asked. Okay, thank you. Let's just do that then, please. I started it, did I? Why is it not there? I may have pressed it twice by accident.
So the first one was a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay.
And does Ray of Frost have an effect?
Yeah, it does. It's
So click the little man.
man. Okay. Why is it not coming up?
There you go.
Damn it.
And now,
How much did he get?
if you're raging back there, then go ahead and roll your rage table.
Okay. Talking about the wild magic table, correct?
Yes.
Number 2. Teleport 30 feet to an unoccupied space you see. To your rage, and you can do this effect again. Okay.
All right. So would you like to teleport
Yeah.
somewhere?
Could I teleport to the other side of Livid Saunter and get a flanking because of the sudden movement?
You cannot. No, you've already attacked, and you cannot flank yourself. But you can teleport there if you want. Yes.
Myself. I mean, what I'm saying is, I was gauging him a moment ago,
Hmm.
right? And then he would still be that way when all of a sudden I blinked his back of him. I'll be flanking.
If someone comes and attacks, yes, you are flanking.
You could also just go under him and you'd be flanking with the echo.
Oh, no, the Echo would get flanking. He wouldn't get flanking from the Echo because it's not a
That's
person.
correct. You're right. Never mind.
If the dude is facing me, okay.
It has no
I can
facing. It is an ooze. There are eyes all over it. So
Oh,
as
okay.
soon
Never
as you
mind. All right.
teleport there, it's looking at you.
Right. Okay. Never mind then. That's fine. Has a lot of eyes. I see that.
Okay.
Okay. So there's no point in doing that right now. I don't need to. I'll be attacking next time. Whatever. Do I have a bonus action or anything?
So you're
That was
staying where you were?
it. Yeah. Shoot one
Okay.
thing up. One square down. I meant.
So all three of them go one after the other,
And it is
and they are no
past
longer
the 10.
surprised.
I have to head out. So sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for playing.
Zorkel, it's your turn.
So have a good one, guys.
Take it easy.
Thank you. Coming out playing.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous. Wait, what's the range on that? 30 feet. I'm going to move forward first. Do. Yeah, I'll go behind Scrambles.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Coltish.
Ooh, that creeped me out. Sound siren got me on that one.
All right. It succeeds. So is there effect if it saves?
No.
God, it's so creepy.
Okay.
Plays through like one side of my headphones and then like the other side slowly. Oh, it's terrible.
Give me an Arcana check. Zorkel, give me an Arcana check.
You said Arcana?
Yes. All right. You rolled a 6 after your modifiers. All right. So this is where we will leave it. You guys are in official round 1 after the surprise round, and you're facing these weird, gibbering, noisy. I thought I had triggers for the noise, but I guess not. I'll have to see if I can find them. As they're getting louder and louder now that you're closer and now that you're in the room. Not only is it louder because you're closer, but they are also getting louder as well. Uh, and we will figure out what happens next week. And that hand, by the way, is the green slime that you guys killed.
I just didn't know if I thought it went away. Didn't it like evaporate or something or no? Maybe that was a different slime we fought.
Green slime is a small part of it there. It shrinks down a little bit and sort of turns a little grayish.
That's right. It turned
But
into a
it
puddle.
doesn't completely disappear. If you had a
Okay.
straw, you could drink it if you wanted.
Ew. No, thank you.
It tastes like limeade. You don't know.
You're right. You don't know. You don't know until you try it.
That's right. All
Slime.
right, guys. Well, hey, thanks for everybody hanging out. Thanks
Yes,
for
thank you.
Jingo. Thank you so much for those biddies. Um, Night Wolf, all the conversation. Thanks. Zinlu and Steve. Thank you so much. What was that? Was Jingo? No, he's now the Ship of Fools. Anyway, check him out. Ship of. If I can type. There we go. Check it out. I might have misspelled it something wrong, but next time he's around, we'll bug him about it. It's in my list down below, so take a look on Twitch. Thanks again for everything you guys do. Like, subscribe, whatever else you do. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good night, guys. Say goodbye.
Right.
Good night.
Goodbye, ladies, gentlemen.